Ever since my brother died.
What? Died. What?
Ever since my brother died.
Died? What? What? Yeah.
I've been thinking about homicide.
What? 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 What?
I've been thinking about homicide.
What? 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 What?
Free little tip.
What? Ooh.
Free Migobliff.
What? Ah.
Free all my guys.
What?
Free problem child.
What?
I've been with Lil Demon and Lil Bino and R5.
What? What? Demon in that.
Riding in a tank on 285.
5? What? What? An excerpt by Playboy Carti. Chapter Stop Breathing. Verse. No! Alexa! Alexa, stop!
I'm on demon time.
Alexa, stop! Hey, Alexa, stop!
What was it about to do?
I started playing Carti.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome back. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. I feel like I haven't even seen you in real life for a while.
We actually haven't, to be fair. It's been like 2 weeks-ish, probably.
Was it since we went gym, or was it we seen each other after that? No, we walked home.
No, we walked home. But that's about it. But how long's it been since we've done one of these? Couple of months?
Since I went to Wales, which was a while ago.
We really kept that consistency when it came to making this content, I guess.
All consistency died when we went to Wales. We stopped going gym. We stopped doing.
Yeah, but then I started. But now I'm going back to gym on my ones. So I mean,
yeah, I'm. If I'm not feeling like shit on Monday, I'll come.
Yeah, because you were saying earlier you're not too well at the moment.
No.
Unlucky, dude.
I mean, I like pussy.
Shut the fuck up. You don't get none. A lot has happened since the last one, to be honest.
Yeah.
At least music-wise, it's like the main thing we talk about here.
A lot has happened, yeah. I mean, I don't want to start off with a big one.
I guess we can talk about some small...
One.
Yeah, I feel like there's some small things we can talk about, project-wise, that maybe we've been looking at over the past couple of months.
We can talk about what we just did today.
What did we just do today?
What tickets for the thing?
Oh yeah, so I briefly touched upon this on my stream, but we recently bought tickets to go to see Freddie Gibbs next year, which is fucking hype.
I know I scammed this motherfucker. I said I'll pay him back.
It's fine. I'm just gonna give your ticket to someone else.
You don't have friends.
I'll sell them. Easy.
Fair enough.
What do you mean, dude? Selling a ticket to Freddie Gibbs would not be hard.
You know, some people from our school are actually going.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but I don't talk to them that much, so you definitely don't talk to them that much.
I mean,
actually,
as long
no, I don't talk to them that much, and you definitely don't talk to them that much. But you talk to people I don't talk to, so
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, I just don't talk to a whole lot of people. I think a lot of kids are like very fucking white, in a bad way.
So I can't lie to you. Someone asked you if you were still in the school the other day.
Yeah, because I never come in. I haven't been going in recently.
No, they, as in, they didn't realize you even started coming to this place, like from secondary.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's fucked. Is it someone like I know pretty well, or?
I'd say decently well, yeah.
Message me and tell me who. This is news to me.
Well, if I can just abbreviate it, OC. You know who that is?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I'm gonna keep it $1.50.
I don't even know if I spelled his last name.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he works near me. Like,
oh, is it?
Yeah, I went out just before we started this. I was planning to be out for way longer, but I didn't stay out because I started feeling like shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he works at some pub near me.
Damn, that's fun. To be fair, like, it's weird how I think I told you this recently about how someone who I kind of used to be cool with, like he works with his dad for like not quite like council, but like kind of like you know, just general handyman. And like his dad buzzed up and he was like, "Oh, I'm here to like look at a broken window," which was on like the floor above me, and it was some kid I knew pretty well. Yeah. And he literally stopped outside my door because he knew who lived there.
Wow.
I was like,
does he work with him?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, like,
So why is
give,
he there with it?
I mean, given his home situation, like that sounds bad. I think he needs the money in his pocket.
Yeah,
Because like he has a kid and whatnot,
yeah,
which is crazy.
that was crazy when I found out. Didn't I find out before you?
Yeah, you found it. Like the thing is, like the person who told me, like, it's because I never like look at like Snapchat or whatever. So I was just like, oh, that mad. Like I found out once he'd already had the kid.
The thing with Snapchat, I literally just spam through people's stories, but then
I
I looked at it and I was like, wait a second. So I went back to it and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
To be fair, out of everyone we went to school with, I'm genuinely not that surprised.
True. That is very true.
But
He's a. I don't think I ever talked to him like that, but he was part of your group more than my group.
yeah, but like he was like one of the ones I didn't really like full stop, so it was kind of an L.
Yeah. I mean, there's what? Do you remember? We can say names, but Harley. Do you remember him? Wasn't he part of your group at one point? And then he just moved to ours.
Yeah, because he was a little bitch, and whenever he was like fucking cringe or did some fucking white shit, I'd call him out for it, and then he got really upset about it.
He was
They
never
got
really like that with us.
no, because you know what I was like. I like never lied to people. I just spoke my mind, and he didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, he was calm with us.
Yeah, I
We
have
just,
nothing against a lot of
we mainly just bullied him.
Victor.
I'm not gonna lie.
Could not be me.
There was one time we went to a chicken and chip shop, and this guy, there was some Johnny lights in it, and basically we were just taking the piss because she was in the chicken shop as well.
Mm.
This guy got so mad, he got ketchup and he sprayed it on someone else. And
That's
the
like
thing was, I was the one bullying him about it, and nothing happened to me. The other guy got ketchup put on him.
actually childish activities. See, like I know stories about people, but like some of them are just like too mad to tell on the podcast. Especially that guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh, we've done. There was one time I just fuck with people. I like it. Surprise. Um, but basically, there was one time. So one of my friends, he was holding a ball in a JD bag, in like a Nike bag for someone
Right.
else, while he was holding chicken and chips.
Mhm.
Me thinking this would be so fun. It was funny, to be fair. I kicked the ball and it span all the way around his arm, and he dropped half his chicken and chips.
That's some villainous shit. I'd be so mad.
I've done worse stuff with chicken and chips, weirdly. But also that same day, the same guy, we were in the park and some dog came up and just, luckily he was finished his food, but finessed his chicken and chips box.
That's not even that deep though.
Yeah. But no, okay, so what I've done is one time, this was like year 7 or year 8, when I
So
was,
you were like 12.
I was hanging out with completely different people as well.
Yeah.
We went to a chicken shop. Some guy started eating my chips, and I was like, I can't be asked. So I poured the rest of the chips on top of him. Then he tried to fizz up a drink and spray it at me. He missed. So I did the same thing back, but I had a red drink, so it got all over his shirt.
Oh, and we wore white shirts. That's
Yeah.
fucked up. I did that to someone once, and like we actually ended up fucking throwing hands, like in the middle of the fucking playground.
Oh no, nothing happened.
No,
After that, he
there was
just
like
got annoyed, and I was just like, sucks to be you.
you know that Russian kid.
Yeah.
Me and him always used to get into hands in the middle of the playground because that kid had the maddest temper.
Yeah.
Always. And like 90% of the time he'd like swing at me, he'd miss. I'd just be like, calm down. He'd be like, oh, okay.
He was weird as well. Didn't he want to try get his hair like mine? And he would like,
No, he was just like he like said like for like 3 years he's like I'm getting my hair permed. But that kid he used to get his hair cut. I don't know about now because I don't talk to him. But he used to get his hair cut like every 2 weeks. Why?
nah,
His hair was so no, but like look at the length of look at the length of his hair, bro.
was he getting like skin fades at 9?
Like,
If it's a fade, I can feel that. And every 2 weeks, fresh fade. That doesn't sound bad. If I had the money, I'd do that.
I don't know. Kid was white. I don't remember what he was doing.
Yeah, but white kids love skin fades, not too. Especially if they like perms.
I don't remember the last time I used to get fades when I was like 11 and 12, and then I got to a point where I was like, no, brother, I cannot be bothered. So I just used to get it like
doing with my hair because I need to go get it cut soon. But I feel like I don't know if I want to just get a fade like normal or what I want to do with it, because sometimes when I leave it out, it looks nice. Most of the time I tie it up, but it is also getting so long that when I tie it up and get a fade, it might look weird.
I feel that. I mean, like, I've kind of got to the point where, like, I just, like, get my hair cut, like, once every, like, decent chunk of period, because I just, like, let it grow out, and then I just wear a hat.
Yeah,
It's so
I
fun.
don't wear hats most of the time. I'll wear hats if my hair's terrible. And I'm just like, I can't be asked.
Nah, I wear hats, like, once my hair reaches, like, a certain length, and then, like, I stop wearing them once I get my hair cut, and it's just a cycle.
Yeah. I am thinking of maybe getting twists, but I don't know, because I don't know how that'll look. And if it does look terrible, I have to live with it for a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm thinking maybe. Because I've seen, I know my uncle's got that done before, and when I
Yeah.
saw him with it, it was actually calm.
I could maybe see it on you.
Yeah, I am scared that I'd basically just look light skinned.
Well, you won't know until you try, I guess.
Yeah.
See, I just get like the default like pretty white guy haircut, and it's just I just get like the top just fucking like halved, and then I just like clean up the sides, and that's
I feel
about
like
it.
over the last maybe 2 years or year, I've experimented with my hair a lot. Because I'm like,
Yeah,
same shit gets boring after a while.
I mean, I just don't generally care because like I'm fine like keeping my hair like medium length or whatever. Like I'm just like and it's like I'm pretty limited. Like what the fuck am I gonna do? Like start spiking it up? I'm gonna look like a fucking 8-year-old again. I'm not getting a fucking bowl cut.
Oh, those were the days, man. I remember getting a bowl cut, and I got bullied by my family for like a whole week by it.
I feel like there's like a pretty like typical transition for white kids and haircuts. To be fair, I feel like 90% of white kids like had the same haircut at some point.
Yeah, but with my hair, it's different because my hair's not
I mean, your hair's
completely
not
white.
straight.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
hair's not white, but it's not nappy either.
I
So
mean,
it's
like my hair's been getting like kind of curly recently, but it's not like curly enough to do anything with.
yeah, but my hair is like surprisingly curly. Like when it's short, it doesn't look curly at all.
Yeah, no. I mean, like if any, like people like I know you, like your hair does get pretty curly. To be fair.
I remember everybody thought I got perm just because my hair started growing and getting
Oh
curly.
yeah, I remember those days. It's been a minute though. You
But I
don't
mean,
realize.
one of the Leng ones that used to come to our school complimented me when she saw my hair like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you didn't do nothing, so shush.
Yeah, but that's because I was a pussy back then.
You still are.
Nah,
Nah. Trust.
nah.
Nah.
I think I've evolved over pandemic time, secondary school. Now,
Dude, pandemic did me dirty.
pandemic maybe just lost.
Fucking true, by the way.
I mean, speaking of lost or pandemic, some point I just started getting like I wanted to make music at some point, and I have made 2 beats.
And I've been the person who's been. I mean, I know you've been sending them to other people, but like I've been like the first person who's been reviewing them, as far as I know.
Mm. I mean,
They, like,
I need to. I'll probably send the second one to Gideon. I don't know about the first one. I feel like I still need to work on that.
yeah, I mean, the first one definitely needs a little bit of work. I agree, but like for the most part, I think we cleaned up like a lot of like the big, at least like audio problems.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, it's like subjective to like my taste or like what I think a beat should sound like, but I definitely think like the product we have now versus the initial product that you sent me is like
maybe post them
pretty improved.
in the Discord at some point.
Yeah, like once you like you think they're cleaned up a little, but I really like that second one
Yeah,
because like when you were asking me about it, like I
second,
sat there and I looped it about 7 or 8 times, and I was like, I don't really hear anything wrong with this.
I what's it called? I think I'm amazing at naming them. To be fair,
What was it? What was the first one?
first one was Crazy Beer.
Crazy Beer and Murder Ho.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the first thing that comes to my mind. Like the first thing that happens when I listen to it, I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, this is it,
That's right.
Chief.
It's the same with all my bookmarks on Google. Let me just
Yeah,
read
dude,
them to you.
your bookmarks are so funny, dude.
So the first one is for some clothes site, and it says this look aight. Then the second one is also for a clothes thing, and it says I owe these cold. The third one is for some paintings I was gonna order. I just named it after the artist. The fourth one is just shows, but then I don't know why I did this because at some point I'm gonna maybe delete the first bookmark or forget what the second one means. I just named it another one.
Man, okay, unironically, going back like real quick.
It's meant to be another website for shows. These are obviously legal. One of them's Netflix, the other one's Amazon Prime.
Uh-huh.
Yep. But yeah, it's just named another one. I'm like, I don't know why I named it. And the fourth one, the newest one, I added because I need to legally get plugins for FL Studio.
Yeah.
So I named it Plugins, bitch.
Okay, I had the going back to you saying one of them's called Aeolus Cold. I had the fucking hardest conversation the other day speaking to someone American because I can't remember what the context was, but I was like, I turned around and was like, Ayo, he kind of cold. And then like I had to spend like 20 minutes trying to explain what the difference between cold and drip was. It made my head hurt so much.
Do they not use cold in America?
I don't think so, or at least the person I was speaking to doesn't.
Very white.
They kind of white.
Yeah, I feel like maybe in like Memphis or like New York, something they're saying cold.
Yeah, like for sure, but like I spoke to them, like they were like, but it makes no sense. Like, how do cold and drip mean the same thing? Because like if something is dripping, it's warm, and I was like, no, but like,
What? You can have something drip that's cold.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, water can drip off an ice cube, and they were like, yeah, but then it's not cold. I was like, but it is because it's coming off an ice cube, and it was like it made my head hurt so much.
Yeah.
Trying to explain
not the same
slang
thing.
to
You
people.
wouldn't say like, "Oh, that guy's got cold." That would
Yeah,
make no sense.
yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like they're connected, but they mean two different things. They have context.
It's a lot of UK slangs like that. Like half of them mean the same. Half of them mean different things in different contexts.
Yeah, which is like really hard. Like I'll sit there on stream sometimes. I'll be about to say something, and I'll be like, I can't say this because like 90% of the people who are watching me aren't gonna know what this means.
Yeah, like if I say that bitch is leng, that means she looks nice. But then if I say I'm a lenger man down, that means I'm gonna stab a guy. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which doesn't help, to be fair, with the UK stereotype of killing people with knives. But it's okay because we haven't got guns.
way too many words for stabbing someone.
Let's not sit here for 20 minutes and like break down each one because I feel like that wouldn't go over too well.
Yeah, we can do a English 101 at some point. I feel like half your viewers don't understand me when I speak there. Like especially like sometimes in charity stream, sometimes in these.
Oh, we got to do one of those soon, I guess. I haven't really put too much thought into it. I've been pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean there is. I don't know if we would do it about this because I don't think we should. I think the guy. Yeah, I don't know if it's his fault, but he should be doing more towards it. The transport thing, but like
Yeah.
other than that, I don't think we should be doing anything about that. I think that should be more for him to do.
Yeah, I mean, like as a quick summary, basically, those of you who don't know, rapper Travis Scott recently had a festival called Astrofest, and 9 people died as a result of it. I think 8 people died there, and 1 person died today.
Yeah.
And like people were saying, like it's not his fault because blah blah whatever. He can't control the thing.
He should have stopped the show.
Yeah, like he'd been told. Plus, like people are acting like he didn't tweet out, basically inciting it. I haven't really like. I know you're like not really like. I'm not like not. I wouldn't say you're a fan, right? You like some of his music, but like.
No, I'm a fan, but like.
Future.
It's probably just because I slander him whenever someone tries to compare him to Future.
Yeah, I mean, like I haven't really felt comfortable listening to him the past couple of days, but I can go without. There are so many other people to listen to.
I think in this case, it is something where you can separate the art from the artist.
Oh, for sure, but it doesn't mean like I'm going to stop listening to him full stop. Just he's not someone I have like super heavy in my rotation anyway, so it's not going to kill me.
But like a couple songs by him, like he shows up.
Yeah. I mean, like stuff like Goosebumps. Can't say.
I really listen to Goosebumps. I don't listen to. This is gonna sound like I'm so hipster, but I don't listen to the popular ones as much just because they get overplayed.
I mean, what do you like? Oh my, this side.
Yeah, I think his best song is "Drugs You Should Try," but that mixtape is overrated. I will fight anyone that says otherwise.
I've not listened to it back front to back yet. I've like listened to like half of it, like as individual songs.
It's overrated because it's not on Spotify. It's the only reason.
I mean, people do that.
There's so many better mixtapes.
I mean, I had a conversation with people earlier because they were like, I was like, oh, I was like kind of joking. I was like, my music taste is elite, and they're like, okay, listen to Death Grips. I was like, no. No, I'm not
Nah,
listening to Death
that does
Grips.
not mean your music taste is elite. That means no one actually likes you.
Like I've tried to listen to Death Grips. I don't get it. I don't think it sounds good.
Yeah. There's some things where I'm like, people really highly rate this, but I'm just like, it's meh.
Like there are so many like artists like I can put respect on. Like I've tried to listen to MF Doom, and I probably try and sit down and listen to a project again. It just like I don't know, it didn't really click with me the first time I tried to listen to him.
A lot of the time, I don't know if this is just because this is how I use it, but for me, it feels a bit like background music. But
Mm,
there's also like, I think there's probably stuff if I dig deeper into it, but I only ever have listened to it because it's on some playlist I stole from someone.
that's pretty fucking legit, to be
I
honest.
use usually when I'm doing work and shit.
I mean, like I have like a pretty dedicated like playlist for the music for like when I work. So
Yeah, I usually just use either that playlist I stole or um one of my own playlists.
yeah, that's fair to be fair.
But that playlist isn't for work specifically.
Yeah, I mean, like the one I use is just like more chill music.
Yeah, I thought that.
Because like I don't really want to sit there and listen to like really like bass heavy shit when I'm trying to do work. That shit would like I'd get too turned.
Mm.
But the
Speaking
worst,
of music, should we answer one of these questions?
yeah, you can go for it.
I need to scroll up quite a while. Nope.
I mean, we
Good
can do
idea
this
just
one.
shooting fireworks at people.
This one's old about I like it's not quite on topic of music we like, but more so music we don't like. We got asked why do we talk about NF in such a negative way? Because they don't know anything about him, and they've met some people who unironically listen to his music. Um,
He's very corny.
very corny. Doesn't
Fake
like I
deep.
don't really fuck with it.
He's very corny, fake deep. Uh, he's what I expect like 14-year-old white kids to listen to, or like
Unironically true.
um people that are grown and that say they listen to rap, but that's what they listen to. Like those type of people are like, yeah, I listen to rap. They
I
just
like
listen to like Eminem and NF.
I've listened to like a couple of songs by him, and there was only one where I was like kind of like this is okay, but like I was never like anything. I was like, yeah, you know, this is gas. Everything else was like pretty fucking shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we can't put respect on fucking white fucking rappers. I mean, fucking look at Mac Miller or like who's the one who's in Run the Jewels? Is that LP?
LP, yeah.
Yeah. Like doesn't mean you can't. It just means that like you know,
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
usually a lot of them just follow the same gimmick. I mean, like Jack Harlow's good as well, but a lot of
Yeah,
them follow the same gimmick where it's just like I can rap fast. I'm sort of deep,
I mean
which
it's like the entire philosophy, right? Like being a white rapper who is like the difference between like a white rapper and a rapper that's white. Like a white rapper, their entire personality, their entire rap kind of fucking image is the fact that hey, I'm white and I do this thing, and then you have rappers that are white who are people who enjoy and appreciate the craft, just happen to be white.
yeah,
Like
and I feel like it takes, especially like in terms of the industry, it takes a lot away from the sometimes the usually better artists that aren't white.
yeah, exactly, right.
Like the Eminem's, like he's got, I think he's the most streamed rapper of all time,
Mm.
and it's definitely just taken away from people who aren't as good as him
Yeah,
or
and
who are better than him.
yeah, no, I don't think there's a world where anyone would ever say Eminem's like the
I know.
greatest to do it. But like
I
I
know
think like
there are people
respect.
that do that.
Yeah, which is insane. I think like I will always stand to like put respect on his first couple of records, but like after that, like after kind of early 2010s, I don't know, Chief.
Even the whole Macklemore thing.
Yeah, I mean the
With that.
Macklemore thing, like, but even Macklemore, like,
Yeah, I know, but obviously it's just because the Grammys are more likely going to look at him because I mean, I'm sure the Grammys are racist in some way,
oh no, for
run
sure,
by
like,
like old white men.
because I don't think there's ever a world where you sit down and go, you know what, Macklemore's a better rapper than fucking Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah,
who's undisputably one of the greatest to ever do it.
exactly. It's just it was, and I'm gonna sound like a Kanye fan here, like the most I can be, but the whole Taylor Swift Beyonce thing, it's like Beyonce definitely should have. I mean, that's not rap, but I'm just saying, even in those industries, Beyonce definitely should have got that award.
What part are we talking about here? Oh, no, I know what we're talking about. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish, but I mean, the thing is, I think it's hard because I think to argue that to quote Kanye, "I made that bitch famous" isn't true. I think like Taylor Swift has always been a superstar, to be honest, and I'm always gonna put uh like a level of respect on her music, partially because I've always enjoyed her music. So
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, that whole "I made that bitch famous" thing. I'm 90% sure it's not 100% serious. Like, he's
well, yeah, no, but I mean it's Kanye.
yeah. I mean, he called her up asking if he could say that. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, he asked her if he could say that line, and she was like, "Yeah, go for it."
Because I mean, I guess in relation to her, I know she dropped her new album today. I might listen to
Yeah.
it, but it's fucking 2 hours. It's like over 2 hours long.
I didn't even know she dropped an album. I'm not gonna lie.
She's like, because she had like a really weird thing where like all of her like albums like basically got taken. So what she's doing is she's like re-recording a lot of it to devalue her back catalog and like take control of her shit again, which is pretty fucking based.
Yeah.
Um, but like it's like I was gonna sit down and listen to some of it, but it's like the album's like 2 hours 20 minutes long, which
Yeah.
is
How long was Donda?
Donda was like hour 50.
I mean, that's still very long, but it's
Yeah,
like,
it's still a very long album. I guess we can talk about that now if you want because we're on the topic.
yeah, I guess. Someone did ask what our favorite songs were from it. So what was yours?
I'd have to pull up the track list. Because like I guess like depending how you
What's
look at it.
your definite favorite? Your top one?
I mean, my most played off that album is most certainly Off the Grid,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
is that
because
your favorite?
let me double check the track list because there are a lot of songs I really liked on
'Cause
release that
my
I
favorite, no, my most listened to might be Off the Grid or Hurricane or Believe What I Say, but I do not think either three are my absolute favorite song on the album.
if I had to pick my absolute favorite, I'd probably say I'd probably have to go like lean into something like Come to Life.
Yeah, that would be my answer. Come to Life is, I think, the best song.
Uh, the outro to Pure Souls has got me feeling some kind of way.
Yeah, that is the outro of Pure Soul is really good. Roddy's feature is really good as well.
I mean, like that album, like as a whole, we've spoken about this in person. I guess we can talk about it here because we're talking about album length. Um, it does not need to be an hour 48.
It doesn't. It could get. I mean, I don't count the part twos as specifically like. I don't count them towards the runtime because they're not.
But I get the point I made about that is, that like that some of the part twos, all they do is they like maybe add a verse, or they
Yeah,
just
so I
like.
don't really count them towards the runtime.
But like, why like if all it is like an extra 30 seconds with like a better verse, why don't you just have the part two on the album? Over like having a part one and a part two, what all you're doing is adding like a verse or a hook. It doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like some of them it's like. So some of them it's like not to make the song way too long. Like I think okay would be too long if they had the Lil Yachty and the Shansia verse.
Like
Um,
Jesus Lord Part Two, I think you just keep Jesus Lord Part Two because it's just a definitively better version.
yeah, but I think some people would also not want to listen to a whole 12-minute song.
Yeah, but I mean, also it's just like a really like I don't know, like you're adding an extra 2 minutes. It's a 10-minute song versus a 12-minute song. A motherfuckers listen to Pink Floyd.
True. But yeah, it's I don't count them towards the runtime. I think but even the original track list without those is still a bit long.
I mean, there are definitely some things on here that, like television, I've never thought is needed on here.
Yeah.
It's like a really unneeded interlude.
Yeah. But I still think in all, it's a very good album.
I think it's solid. I think it's like a good 8 or 9 out of 10, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I think it is one of the best albums to drop this year.
Yeah, I think it's for me like my album of the year contenders are pretty solid at this point, unless something crazy drops.
I need to listen to the Silk Sonic one because I've been hearing a lot of people say that one could be
That
that.
is that's like on my album of the year list. I've been bumping it all day.
But for me right now, I'd say uh what came out this year? Donda, um else
The
came
off
out.
season was good, but that is not even like Cole's top project.
I would not say that's an album of the year thing. I can't be asked to look for everything.
There's been a lot. There's been some good Griselda works that have come out this year that I need to work back through.
Yeah,
Like, I still haven't listened to the new Aminé album. I listened to like a couple of tracks.
I heard it was all right, but I don't know. I haven't listened to it either.
I think like the general consensus for Aminé is like his best album is Limbo,
Yeah,
and
I
Limbo
think
is a pretty good album.
I think before Limbo though, his albums were just getting better and better. So and then got to
Mm.
Limbo and it was his best.
Yeah, because I was like listening to a lot of music, and then he announced by him, and then he announced the album. So I was like, oh, you know what, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, CLB dropped this year, which was I think kind of disappointing.
I've not listened to that. I've listened to maybe some songs, but I've not listened to the whole thing since it dropped.
Yeah, neither. I didn't even finish the album. I kind of just put it down.
I've heard some people say it grew on them. It hasn't grown on me that much.
Like I listened to Champagne Poetry again, and then I went and listened to fucking Navajo by Mashego, and like it's just infinitely better.
Yeah, that song doesn't need to be a rap song.
Yeah, no.
I
Like
mean, I think it's still a good intro. I think Drake doesn't really miss on intros and outros.
yeah, no. But like I think Mashego is someone who's definitely like come into my spotlight a bit this year. I've been listening to a lot of his work because he tends to put out like pretty consistent songs.
He's got a song with Chauncey that I thought was really good.
What else have I listened? Like he put out one recently with Jid and Big Boy. I thought that was pretty good. He has one with Don Toliver, which I really
saw this
liked.
poll on Twitter recently that I thought would probably annoy you, but
Mm.
I don't know if it would. But it was literally
I think I saw.
who's a better artist, Jid or Carti? I voted Carti.
I think no. I think as an I think Cardi for sure. I think Jid hasn't had enough time. This man's only got 2 albums.
He is not as young as you think he is as well. Can't lie.
Yeah, he's in his like 30s.
Yeah.
That motherfucker looks like he's about 19.
Yeah, he looks like 20 something.
But to be fair, like he's someone who over the pandemic has like become one of my favorites. It's just annoying that he has like not a lot in his library.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I listen to him and I'm like, yeah, this is good, but I'm like, I don't really care to go and listen to him.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. Because I remember when he released I think it's the Never Story. No, I think it was DiCaprio 2. I listened to it and I didn't like it, and then like I heard like some random track during quarantine again. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe this isn't too bad, and it really grew on me.
More R&B, but Brent Fires needs to drop his album because Summer Walker dropped her album.
Oh,
And it's making the guys look bad. So we need Brent Fires to drop his one to counteract it.
yeah, no, I've been listening to a lot of Brent Fires recently. I think didn't he? Wasn't it recently announced that his project is coming?
He posted on Instagram just saying release date coming soon.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah, no, because oh no, I'm thinking of Bryson Tiller.
He's doing like some Christmas album or something.
Yeah, I was really confused when I saw that.
Yeah, I mean he would also help.
Yeah,
but
yeah, true.
Brent is the powerhouse here.
Yeah, like he's someone who like I remember listening to.
Unless the Weeknd's album is toxic, but I doubt that. He sounds happy now, which is pissing me off.
I haven't even listened to the track he did with Post Malone yet.
But
I just haven't. Is it not good?
It's a very radio song.
That's so cringe.
Didn't you not like Moth to a Flame though?
But like motherfucker, you guys were acting like I said I hated it. I said I thought it was good, but like I just like didn't really care.
I think it will grow on you. It's a lot better than I think you're giving it credit for.
Okay, I'll get at some point over the weekend. I'll go back and I'll give it another listen or two, and I'll get back to you.
Take My Breath definitely grew on me. The
Okay.
one he did earlier this year, not even that much earlier, but that one grew on me a lot.
Yeah.
I think that one is better than the Swedish House Mafia one, but they're still both good.
I'll take a look. Because I'm just going back through the app that I use like to show me new music, and there's a lot of stuff on here. Like I still haven't listened to that JPEG Mafia record.
Apparently, if you do listen to it, you should listen to the version on SoundCloud.
Is it better on? Is it like the? Because I think he did like an online and an offline version.
Yeah, there's some samples he couldn't clear, so he made an offline version.
Okay, I'll give it. I think that's on YouTube as well, so I'll give it a look.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like I need to be like to sit down and listen to a Peggy project. I feel like I need to be like feeling a particular way, and I just haven't been feeling it recently.
Mm. I mean, we talk a lot about music, but now I think we should talk about, because a lot of these people are like, people are gonna be like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
Um, but what is your favorite sport, and how did you start watching it and playing it, or playing it?
I'd say these days, like I don't really follow sport per se, but if I had to say one, I'd probably say volleyball. It's the one I've probably played the most in the past couple of years. And it was because I fucking. It sounds so fucking cringe, but when I was like early secondary, I fucking watched an anime about volleyball. That shit hit different. I actually started watching the sport because of it. And like we had it in school for a while, where we had a club for it, and I was like, "Yo, this is kind of gas." And then pandemic, and then we never played again, which is unlucky. But
Hmm.
I watched some of the Olympics over the summer. It was just like waking up at regular person times to watch games was hard.
For me, I think it's a lot different. I've got a couple sports that I say are my. I mean, football's obviously my favorite,
Yeah,
and I mean real football.
fucking Americans.
Yeah, football's definitely my favorite. I think. How did I get into football? It's just
Being
part of
British.
culture here. Yeah, it's just part of
Yeah,
culture
it
here.
really is.
Literally everybody. I used to live near the Arsenal stadium as well.
Oh, Sam, I used to have relatives who lived pretty close.
I lived like 5 minutes away from it.
Yeah,
But yeah, and then obviously couple big football players that just made me fall in love with the game was
Messi.
Messi, Ronaldinho, and Thierry Henry, who finessed everybody into supporting Arsenal.
That's fucking true.
And now we're doing good now, but we have been terrible recently.
Yeah, for the past couple of seasons.
Yeah. Um, my other sports would be UFC. I think I got into that because occasionally I used to watch the big fights.
Yeah.
My brother watches it a lot, so I was like, I might as well just over the pandemic. I was like, I might as well start watching these because I'm staying up until like 5 a.m. anyway.
Mm.
Gives me something to do on a weekend. But yeah, I really like UFC. Um, Also basketball I got into over the pandemic
Yeah.
because I knew a lot of people who watch basketball, and now I watch it quite. I haven't watched it recently. The new season has started. I haven't watched it quite recently,
Right.
but that's because they're always on super late. And then the last one would be F1, and that's mainly because my best friend is like training to become an F1 driver,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and also the Netflix series Drive to Survive is really good.
Oh, I haven't actually watched that.
It's really good. It will help you get into the sport so easily.
When I was, I mean, like, what my grandmother, she's like super into F1, so she always like generally has it on in her house. I watched it, like, I never really like, I don't know, it was never for me. I
Yeah,
don't know, I don't know if the argument I'm not really a car guy contributes here.
I don't think you really need to be for this. Like as much as it is just racing,
Yeah,
you don't really need to be a car guy for it.
I think for some people though, that's like the big appeal, right? I think for some people at least.
True. I mean, but I can't lie. Some of the drivers are just funny. Like their personalities are amazing.
Oh, I've seen some clips and shit.
There's the guy Lando Norris who drives for McLaren. He's like our other than Lewis Hamilton, he's our F1 national treasure.
Yeah.
Him and another driver who used to drive for McLaren, Carlos Sainz,
Mm.
had were like actually funny together as a driver partnership.
Mm.
And there's also some Australian guy called Daniel Ricciardo who's pretty good as well.
To be
So
fair,
all of them have like quite a good sense of humor.
I think no matter what you say, like fucking football just has some of the fucking funniest
Oh my
shit.
days! Yesterday I saw was it yesterday or a couple of days ago? Someone on Twitter posted a clip of Jose Mourinho when he was younger at Chelsea, and
Mm.
this guy's confidence unmatched. He was the biggest shithouse in the world, and I loved it.
But you always see fucking shit like that from football, even if it's like inadvertently funny.
The amount of clips there are of just Jose Mourinho on his own, it's amazing. The
If
biggest one is probably the "I prefer not to speak if I
if I
speak
speak,
I'm
I'm in big
in big
trouble.
trouble."
Yeah.
I use that video all the time, man. Just like
But I mean, it's even like random shit. Like fucking for some reason recently, the Ronaldo shit has been going like around a lot. Sweet,
because he
sweet.
came back to Man United, and I think the main thing was when he got announced for Man United, he was in the stadium and he did the quietest "see" ever, and it was just funny. So everybody's just been taking a piss and going "see."
But it was funny because I had a history class today, and I literally because like we're above where like the little football cages. We have a football cage in our playground, and all you could hear for about 20 minutes was just like these fucking little like 13-year-olds just go like you just hear the ball slam against the fence, and then some kid go shwee. You cannot work in that. You cannot work in that
Oh, there
environment.
was another one where he was on Instagram Live and he went like, he was talking to Khabib, the UFC fighter,
Mm,
and he was like, "Oh no, someone asked him who's winning, Conor or Khabib." This is around that time,
mm.
and he went, "Khabib, inshallah." See,
Yeah, yeah. It's so good for no reason.
the other one that's like big is the sometimes maybe good, sometimes
Sometimes
maybe
maybe
shit.
shit. Yeah, I feel like with football, there's a lot of funny clips that people don't realize.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's such a worldwide thing.
Which is like insane to me how Americans are always like, haha, do you mean soccer? And it's like, you are literally the only country in the world that calls it soccer. You guys invent sports, you guys are the only one who play it, and then you call yourself world champions. Good for you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, at the start of the Olympics last year, when they were playing basketball, they were horrific. They lost to France and Nigeria.
Yeah, no, yeah, you and one of our friends who also plays like basketball pretty professionally were joking about it a lot.
Oh yeah. I was wondering who you were talking about, but then I realized.
Yeah, I like how we were talking to that guy for like every day for like a month, and then we just stopped talking to him, or at least I did.
No, I still talk to him sometimes. He hasn't been showing up recently when I go out,
Right.
but that's because yeah. But other than that, I still talk to him occasionally.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just going down looking at these questions, and holy shit, some of them are awful.
Talking about yeah, didn't someone ask what the red flags are? Top 3 red flags for friendships or relationships.
Uh,
Zodiac signs.
that's such a Gemini thing to say.
I'm actually a tryptophobia.
Like fucking, I saw some tweet, and it was like uh it was like this girl told me that like she fits so well with Aquariuses, so I told her I was. Psych! I smashed and told she doesn't even know that I'm a motherfucking Scorpio.
And then all the comments were like, "Oh my days, that's such a Scorpio thing to do." And then he tweeted it. It's like, I fooled all you bitches because I'm actually a fucking Gemini or something."
Yeah. That tweet is actually kind of classic. I'm not gonna lie.
It's legendary, man.
The thing is, okay, on that relation, people always talk and be like, "God, Twitter's so unfunny. Twitter's not good." Bro, that's your Twitter feed. That is not my Twitter feed. We are
Yeah.
looking at two different websites.
If you saw a tweet yesterday or something that said, "Twitter's so boring." That's your timeline, not mine.
Not mine, yeah. Like, because I like a lot of the shit I get is mainly like liked by you or like other people I follow, but I always get like the good trickle down.
Oh yeah, I like so much funny shit. I'm not surprised you see so much of it.
Like half these accounts at this point I should just follow. Like the only one I fucking follow is Corn. Why the fuck did he get verified?
I don't know why he's verified.
Why did they verify Corn?
It's amazing, but why the fuck is he verified?
Like, like it's all these fucking accounts that like I know, but like,
We completely swerved the question though. I said zodiac signs and we didn't talk about it. But
oh,
the top 3 red flags.
uh,
Gyal or fucking
I mean, it
Manga.
says like, yeah, I think it like just generally. I think being like I feel like being too self-centered sometimes is like a big problem. I don't even know if you can call that a red flag, but I think that's like a major thing that people sometimes overlook. You know, like putting yourself out too much for people when they don't really do anything in return.
Mm,
Like I feel like it's like it's there where you can kind of tell whether they're really dedicated to reciprocating the kind of energy you give.
yeah. I think there's a lot of people that will just use you. So
Mm.
it's just like you have to be cautious of that. And I feel like
Yeah.
it's very obvious to see people like that.
The thing is, like 9 times out of 10, when I speak to people, it's mainly like I'm just talking to them, I'm just chilling, I'm just being nice. If they've got a problem, I'll help them out with it. But,
Mm.
like It like with a lot of people, I've had it before where like it reaches
I
a
will be a
point.
dickhead straight out. So
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's just the difference between me and you there, I guess.
I speak my mind.
I mean, I speak my mind, but like I don't want fucking people like doing something they're gonna regret.
Yeah.
I don't need that on my conscience. You told me shit, and now I feel bad. All right.
Oh, no, but I'd never do that. If someone that I was friends with told me something that was like personal, and then
Yeah.
I stopped being friends with them, I'm not gonna go rat on them.
Yeah, no. I think people who do that fucking suck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's worse because having people who you tell shit with and they ignore it and then they act like it's like your problem. I've had that happen. You know who
Mm.
you are. Fuck yourself. Because
Uh, no, go on.
because it's crazy. I told you about this. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I spoke to someone recently got in contact with me. Um, and basically when I asked them about like how they'd been doing, they were like, "Oh yes, like all these guys, they shit talk you a lot. They don't actually like you anymore." I didn't do anything wrong. It's because I stopped hanging out with them because of pandemic and shit, and it's my fault. Which is so fucking white. Imagine shit talking people over something you did.
Yeah. I don't know. There's probably I don't think I'm like there's people that got beef with me. I think there's surprisingly. Uh,
After some of the shit you do.
yeah. But people that just know that's who I am.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, no.
they just have to deal with it.
You call me a bitch, and I know you mean it wholeheartedly, but we move.
I call everyone a bitch. I'm gonna be real.
Facts. He's spitting right now.
I mean, well, I'm trying to think of like specific red flags though, like actual red flags. I
When
see a
he
lot of
broke
this shit on,
TikTok and
uh,
Twitter, but
yeah, but
it's always
girls,
so
in terms of like red flags, more like the ick for girls or whatever.
yeah.
Their ones are so retarded, stupid.
Yeah, nice catch.
But you know what I mean? They're just stupid.
Yeah, like half of it, like I look at, I'll read it and be like, yeah, this is gonna make my head hurt, and I just swipe.
Yeah, I've seen one that said when you go to pick something up and then the wind blows it away from you, that's an ick for me. And I'm like, what? That's not their fault though. What do you want them to do?
Control the weather. Are you stupid?
So, one that was popping ages ago is when guys order dessert. What?
No, you're not allowed to have sweet things. Have it like that's so fruity. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's actually just stupid. Like,
Yeah.
why? How does that make you? Oh, it's just
Fellas, is it gay to like ice cream?
apparently.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is like why I don't trust shit. Like I see a lot of stuff on Twitter and TikTok that does make my head hurt.
yeah.
But
There's
we
just,
move.
people are just stupid. People, some people. I saw an account that was like it. They photoshopped their like whole account was photoshopping pictures of The Weeknd and Ariana Grande next to each other.
Go outside, speak to a woman or a man or someone who's outside that spectrum. Please just have social interaction.
It's
It's
just
not hard.
why? Why would you do that? Why would you spend your time and effort doing that?
And I feel like people just don't have lives.
I mean, yeah, I can't actually think of specific red flags.
But like
Um,
it's just like it's like such common general shit, you know?
yeah, like a lot of them are just easy to see why you wouldn't be with that person or be friends with that person.
Mm.
I
Like
mean, yeah, like if you
like
just see
not like
someone and you can
imagine
just tell that they're trash, why would you?
like it's just like general shit. Like imagine being friends with someone who like you support and then they just don't give a shit about any of your W's. I would like fucking like cry, not cry, but like what's the point? I like you're meant to be homies. You're meant to support each other. That's just it's so dumb to me.
Mm. I think I've got a decent enough friend group where I know there's people that were like I'm like we're homies, but I'm not gonna spill my shit out to you. But I'm
Yeah,
like it's not like that's a bad thing. Like we're not any less friends for that.
yeah, no,
But
no, no,
I know in that same friend group there'll be people I can just spill my shit out to.
no. I feel that. But it's like that. I feel with like most people, there are always going to be people who you trust more with shit like that. It's not because you don't like them or whatever, but it's just different.
Yeah.
I feel like you reach a point, it's like pretty easy to tell who's who, whatever, like
I can
within
tell
that
one of
group.
my friends is going through like I think he's definitely going through something right now, but like you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly, right. They're not going to push the brother.
Nah. If he knows if he wants to talk to any of us, he can talk to any of us as well.
Mm.
But
But
yeah, because where I was at now, this guy was literally like, just play sad songs, man.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's like the idea of that is like pretty funny to me.
The masculine urge to not go to therapy and just listen to music.
Dude, all of these like the masculine urge memes get me so good.
They're like,
Because like some of them I see are like pretty dumb. Where it's like I saw one earlier, and it was like this guy like crying about his birthday on Reddit, and someone just responded or like or like subtweeted it and was like, "Grown ass man not speaking up. Oh my god."
no, I thought that was dumb though. I think he should have spoke up.
Yeah, that's
It's
what.
like
Like brother said he was in his 30s and he just sat there and wallowed about it on Reddit. Like you can't just go, "It's my birthday. We're ordering food in."
no, but he couldn't have just like said, "Can you lot chill the fuck out? It's my birthday." Like he's a grown ass man. If he has a problem with what's going on, do something.
Yeah, but like there is
His
like a
wife was also bait cheating on him. She went to a PTA meeting for 9 hours.
unlucky. We shouldn't laugh at that.
Oh,
Unlucky Don. It's what happens
women
when
ain't
you use
shit, man.
Reddit. To be fair, it just happens when you use Reddit.
Just backing up my idea. Women ain't shit.
I'm not even joining you with that fuck shit. But
Nah, women
if
ain't shit, man. I'm listening. I'm not listening to Future right now, but it's still a toxic song.
what listening to fucking smoking out the window, holy shit.
Life goes on by Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, my favorite rapper.
I need him to do something. This man just forgot about his album.
This man had the craziest feature run this year.
Yeah,
Because
I
like I
mean,
constantly forget that fucking like the Scary Hours 2 was literally this year.
like most of those three songs were better than most of.
It was better than
First
basically
album.
all the fucking CLB. I don't know why he scrapped them
Yeah, I don't know why they weren't.
on the
Who
album.
needed Girls Need Girls or Girls Want Girls when we had Wants and Needs?
I was talking to someone recently, like it was like an old friend of mine. We like hung out for a couple of hours when we were listening to music, whatever. And like we were like looking through each other's music, whatever. And I showed them, and they're like, "You listen to Wants and Needs?" I was like, they were like, "Why would you listen to that?" I like the song, but like I don't get why you would listen to it. Like, damn, bitch, is this like a feminine fellas? Is it feminine to listen to Wants and Needs by Drake and Lil Baby?
So why would you not? Why is it a bad thing to listen to Wants and Needs? I don't
I
get
know
it.
that song goes.
It's better than Girls Want Girls. The,
No, and then they
the
turned around and was like, you
feature's
know what, that
crazy.
song was okay.
The
What?
features, the Lil Baby, that was like one of the best features of the year.
Like, you know, the like CLB gave me zero stank face. I don't know if that like gives any indicator on the quality of the album.
You know, there's a thing with with songs. Some songs have you bopping your head up and down, and
Mm.
if they're next level, they have you nodding
Yeah,
side to
side
side.
to side. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If the
It
flow's crazy enough, if it's just good enough, it makes you go side to side.
yeah, like you have to have the like, but that is always accompanied by screw face. Always.
The one thing is I don't know, man. I feel like I pretend as if there's a camera, just like the office or some shit, and I just look to the side and look directly into nothing. I make the face.
Yeah, because I feel like we had that pretty bad with the Donda listening parties. We've spoken about this, but like sitting in calls and like fucking like mid track being like, oh shit, it's like X feature.
Yeah. I think the hidden features do a lot for that,
Mm. I think that like it.
especially with the like with that J Cole thing as well. That
Mm.
hidden little baby feature.
Dude, but the thing is, I knew Lil Baby was meant to be
Yeah, I
somewhere
was
on
like,
the album.
the song's ending. it doesn't sound like it's about to transition into a verse anytime soon.
And then he starts his verse. I was like, oh, okay, there's no feature on this track.
Yeah, and then the transition goes crazy.
Like, unironically, I think like Pride is the Devil was one of my favorite songs of this year. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the thing with I really liked the off season, but I think there was a lot of there were some tracks that like didn't contribute a whole lot.
I think there's not as many tracks I go back to as I thought I would.
I go back to like a solid like 4, I think. And I mean, it's like a 12-song project, which is like not the best.
I mean,
But
I'd rather that than I'd
not go
rather a
back to any of
12-song
it.
project. No, I'd rather a 12-song project than like a 29.
Yeah, which is like why I was like perfectly fine with the Silk Sonic one being literally
My only problem was that 4 of them had already come out.
and one of them being an intro.
Yeah,
But
with
but
other
like,
like Bruno Mars shit, one single would come out. Like they're all under 10 songs or they're all 10 songs, but literally there was only ever one single from them.
oh, I definitely agree. Like I think if I would have been like perfectly fine with even like 2 singles. But the crazy thing for me is on that album, I think definitely my favorite song off the album wasn't even one of the singles. I think
I mean,
arguably
I'd
it's
be
my top 2
disappointed
song.
if the best song was from a single.
Yeah, but I mean, like usually you put out like the singles, the ones you put out, like maybe you're arguably like
No, I think
most
singles are more you put out the ones that you think are going to be
going
most
to be
radio
popular.
play
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Because like it's hard because I have 2 tracks I definitely think are the weakest, but I don't even think they're inherently bad tracks. I just don't because their vibe is very different to the rest of the album, so they kind of stick out a little bit. But like, they're still pretty good. I really like the album as a whole.
You know, I didn't know till recently Bruno Mars is like 5'5" or something.
Yeah, he's 5'5". Homie's like a real short king.
I thought he was like, I didn't think he was 6 foot. I thought he was like maybe 5'8" or 5'9".
Nah, homie's short.
Yeah. I saw that picture of him next to Taylor Swift and oh my days. That was, she was wearing heels to be fair, but she's still taller than him.
I mean, how tall is she?
She's, I think, pretty tall. I think she's like 5'9" or 5'10".
Yeah, she's 5'10".
Yeah.
But the thing with Bruno Mars is like, this man. Like, I hope this doesn't constitute as his album. I hope this man still drops a solo project because
For a while, I don't think.
he drops an album like every 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, and I think this will be his album.
Please, Bruno, don't do this to me, bud. You haven't dropped an album since fucking 24K Magic, and I can't do that again.
I mean, Anderson .Paak, I also think he should get some more recognition from this.
Oh, for sure. Anderson .Paak was someone who only came under my radar when he featured on RMP.
Yeah.
The Chord A song. But I haven't really sat down and like listened to an album by him, but I've listened to like a lot of individual tracks and I've liked basically all of them.
I think I've listened to is it Oxnard?
Yeah.
Or was it the other one? I don't think it's Oxnard. I think it's the
Ventura?
other one.
Malibu.
Which one is the one with like
Malibu's the one with Too High, and Come Down. That's a really good song.
Ventura? I've listened to Ventura.
That's the one with is that
That's Andre 3K.
no, I think Oxnard is the one with the Kendrick Lamar feature.
Yeah, it is. I think it has a J. Cole one as well.
Oh yeah, it does. That like those are both pretty good tracks. I think Oxnard would probably I've like listened to a couple of single tracks, and that's probably a pretty good album.
Yeah.
Like everyone just assumes he's a rapper, but like he actually sings really well.
I don't think he's a rapper at all. He's an R&B
I
rapper.
wouldn't, but no. I mean, like people who like don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Like if you like it, like especially if you like maybe discovered him through listening to RMP, then
I think he's an R&B artist who can rap.
yeah. But I mean, he's got like a pretty unique voice as well, so like he like fits it pretty well.
Yeah, it's like raspy but not annoying.
Mm. Because I'm trying to think about like what else new came out this year, and like I can't really think of like anything else major that like sticks off the top of my head. Especially like if we're looking at like album of the years or like top records. There've been like a
Yeah, I've
couple of
got some things that, but like they're way too low key for me to even mention them.
like one.
I think Pray for Haiti is a really good one.
Mm.
Um,
But I mean, I think in general, I think like if you like rap, I think you need to listen to Griselda shit.
Yeah.
Because like I ended up listening. I said I told you this. I ended up listening to Pirates Picasso, and I thought that was a really good LP.
Conflicts of Interest by Gets is really good as well, but that's more of a UK thing.
Mm. I don't listen to as much UK stuff. I still need to listen to the Dave album.
I don't
I
think it was amazing. I
the
think it's
main.
not as good as people say it is.
I mean, it like, uh,
Yeah, I know
so,
you're gonna say the songs are just too long.
yeah, that's like the main deterrent for me. When every track's like 8 minutes.
Yeah, there's 7 minutes, nearly 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 6 minutes.
Like if you're gonna listen to Dave, just go fucking listen to Psychodrama.
Yeah, I definitely think that was a better album.
Mm.
I mean, one of the songs is really long, but I think it gets away with it just because it's like 5 features or something. The In the Flyer one.
Yeah. Wasn't I mean Money Can't I didn't even realize that Money Can't Buy Happiness was this year. That was a pretty good album.
Yeah, that was decent. I think it was. Wasn't it really short?
43 minutes,
Oh,
11
it's not short.
tracks.
I thought it was, but
It
yeah, that
was
was pretty good as well.
I haven't listened to I didn't realize he dropped another album this year. Why have you this man
Oh yeah,
dropped
he
two
did. He
albums?
did. I haven't listened to the other one.
Motherfucker's got a pot of paper feature. I'd rather not. Someone
I'm
showed
trying
me
to look
pot
at
of
these
paper once and I
questions.
didn't care.
Trying to look at some more of these questions. You could spend 10 minutes with anyone from history. Who would it be? Why? What's the first thing you would ask? That's a very boomer question. But go ahead.
uh I was gonna make some fucking cringe
Dinner with
logic
Jay
reference.
Z.
I was gonna make some cringe logic reference and say Big Sean. um
I'm sorry.
like that's
Anyone
my
that thinks you should take. I mean, this is going to apply to probably anyone in this Discord or that listens to this. But anyone that thinks you should take dinner with Jay Z over 500,000, whatever it is, it's so stupid.
But did you not see the thing? And it was
Yeah, he was just like, believe in
believe in
yourself.
yourself. Bruv, imagine you go to dinner with Jay Z and that's all he tells you. I would fucking end it on the
Believe in
spot.
yourself. And then tells you to pay for the check.
Man, this man is probably not going to drop another record. I don't think.
I mean, I don't mind. 444 was a good.
Yeah, it was a really good album, and like he's still doing features and stuff.
I mean, if they do watch The Throne 2 as well, it's kind of him as well.
God, I would lose my shit if they did Watch a Friend too. I'm not gonna lie. I think everyone would, considering like how many classics that album gave.
Mm. What is your answer to this question though?
I genuinely like would have to sit there and think about it. I don't think I have like really a good answer. Any person from history? Can I talk to myself? I probably tell myself a shit ton of shit.
I was thinking this the other day, and I think me from the past would hate me right now.
I think unironically same. I think like I think me from now would probably hate me from then as well. I mean, you know me. I used to be like the most energetic guy.
I don't hate myself from back then, but I think back then I would hate who I am now.
I just think I would
I'd
get
be
on my
one of the
nerves.
people I'd look at and be like, "Yeah, that guy's a dickhead. I want to punch him."
I think like young me would just get on my nerves.
I don't think young me. I think, he might get me on my nerves a bit, but I'd just be like, "Why do you not understand this yet?"
Because the thing is, like, I like, of course, I stream and I talk a lot, but like anyone who knows me, I don't really talk a lot in person. I tend to let other people talk.
Mm.
Like when we talk
I
about
think,
music, it's mainly you talking about shit, and I'll go, yeah, same.
but yeah, I don't think I talk like when I'm with other people as much.
Mm.
Like I think I talk a decent amount, but not like I'm not like quiet, but I'm not the loudest person in the room.
I think I was most certainly pre-pandemic. I was probably the loudest person in any given room, but nowadays, nah, I don't have that kind of energy for people.
Yeah. These have I skipped questions? Oh wait, no. Let me just actually think about this question for a second because I feel like I might have an answer for.
Well, this is a
Yeah.
question for me that I can answer while I wait for you to wait. Do I think Mardi gives bad vibes to my community since his attitude is ass?
Yes.
Um, yeah, but it's funny how everyone still thinks he likes them. Like literally, anytime you turn up, they're like, "Yo, Marty, my best friend."
I
No,
will literally take the piss. I will take the piss out of every single person, and they'll be like, "Yay!"
my best friend. Why? What did he do to you? He did nothing for you, bro. Relax.
10 minutes to talk to anyone from history. Michael Jackson, Kanye West, Jesus. Yeah,
Just asking Kanye how to teach you how to produce beats.
I've got 10 minutes. What would be the first thing I would ask to any of those people? Did you touch? No. Um, that was directed at Michael Jackson, by the way.
Mm. Mhm. If shit hits the fan, is you still a fan?
He gave us Billie Jean. You say you. I think. What would I ask Michael Jackson? I don't know. I feel like there's so many places to start.
Mm.
Maybe ask him what he thinks of the state of music now.
I feel like that'd be a good question to ask Tupac as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, Tupac's also a good answer for that. Um, Who are like some of the smartest people in history? But
Alan
like,
Turing.
yeah, that's. But I mean, like, maybe not even that type of smart. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Like that's unironically like a really hard question without like sitting there and thinking about it for a long time. Because like there are so many answers depending like on,
Like,
and there
not.
are so
I
many
don't mean like
questions.
book smart and stuff. I don't mean like,
Yeah,
oh,
street
the
smart.
guy that
Yeah,
invented the
yeah.
yeah. Like, I just mean
Julius Caesar. That'd be kind of wicked. Ask him about the fucking Roman Empire.
yeah. Um, yeah. That's a hard boomer question.
Okay, boomer.
What do we think of toxicity in online gaming communities? I don't give a shit. Do you have an
I
answer?
I actually haven't played any online games since pre-pandemic. I just haven't been bothered. I used to play COD with a bunch of people, but it was always just like, typical guys playing COD until 4 in the morning. Like,
Yeah,
don't be sexist, don't be racist, don't play League of Legends. That's my answer.
that is very good. Good last one.
I thank God every day he didn't make me a League of Legends player.
What are your birthday plans?
Probably gonna go out, potentially get very pissed, regret it the day after, and then I think I'm going out with family for dinner the weekend afterwards. So no streams then.
And Christmas. I don't really do Christmas, so I don't have an answer for that.
I normally just go up my grandmother's, like all of my immediate family's up there, and then we just kind of hang out. We don't really do anything like super special. It's usually just like us there, have I was about to say big scran, but no one knows what that means. Just like eat a shit ton of food on Christmas Day, and that's about it.
My birthday's near exam time, so I don't even know what I'm gonna be able to do. But
That's
I want to
peak.
do something big. I'm hoping there's a concert around that time for someone
Mm,
I actually want to go see.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I'm
that
not really
one
like
we
a big.
did was is a month before my birthday, so
Mm.
but
The
yeah.
thing is, like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, is it gonna be? Is it announced if it's gonna be for like his new album, or is it just gonna be like a
Either way, it's fine.
yeah? Because like I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, like. I don't know what you can really get turned to off of Alfredo. Like the album's like it's a really fucking good album. I'm just like I was
No,
sitting there
there's
thinking about
stuff
it.
from older stuff.
Oh, I meant older stuff, but like I like depending like what he's doing it off of. Like, you can get turned to shit off of Pinata for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's some interesting producers on his new album. So if it is, because like I
Uh,
want Freddie
who's he
Gibbs on
got?
a
Like
Take
Mad
Heath.
Libs.
Freddie Gibbs on a Take Heath beat.
Mad Lib we already know. I think he's got Business Boy production.
Kenny Beats is on it. But yeah, I mean, this is also stuff people are just not gonna understand. But
Yeah, but like
we're
so
just
like
saying names.
listen to Freddie Gibbs, guys. Freddie Gibbs, if you guys are interested in rap. I wouldn't even say he's like I don't even know if underrated's the right word, but like I feel like he's kind of under
He's definitely
discussed.
underrated.
He's like super under discussed considering like how good his back catalog is.
Yeah, I think he has probably the best 2014 album.
Was that Bandana?
Pinata.
Oh, no, Bandana was like what 2016 or something, 2017.
2019.
Oh shit! Fuck me. Let's not talk about years. I'm not gonna be years.
Um,
I mean, Baby Keem dropped this year.
I think it's actually really good.
The Baby Keem album grew on me. I liked it on first listen. There were some tracks I didn't like, but like going back, I liked a lot more.
I think it's also annoyingly grown on me just because of some of the TikTok stuff. Just the first, it was the Brent Fires song, or the one with Brent Fires.
Lost Souls.
Yeah, I just kept seeing 15 missed calls or whatever on my
Mm.
TikTok, and then it was the his first order of business, where it's just wake up in the morning, brush my teeth before I see my queen.
But like, it's like, I mean, it's got Family Ties on it, which is already like a great song.
Yeah, did I tell you there was one day?
I think you told me the story, but go on.
Yeah, me and my boys, we went out, uh, as we usually do, but later on in the night. So this is probably around 12 in the morning or something.
Mm.
One of my boys has a speaker. So we just started playing Family Ties on the speaker, this song, which is pretty like a hype song. We played it pretty loud. We were just getting hyped to it, walking down the street in London at 12 a.m. We just at one point we started playing Mo Bamba, and some random drunk white people joined with us.
I mean, that's fucking gasser. They're valid.
Yeah, they were like middle-aged as well.
How the fuck these motherfuckers know Mo Bamba?
They don't. I think they were just the
They just
melody
vibe
is
it.
really simple.
Yeah.
Or like the way he's rapping is really simple. So it's like they could just hum along to it or whatever.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you like I think Melodic Blues like a really good starting point for like looking at it and going, well, this motherfucker's got so much potential.
Yeah.
Like it's like not even like a particularly well polished album, I don't think, but it's
I
like
thought
really good.
this question before we started.
Mhm.
Just because I saw something recently. So recently I saw there was a Donda reaction in it.
Yeah, by who? I might have seen it.
Miami or whatever, how you say his name.
Oh yeah.
And this guy, he cried listening to Come to Life, like slowed and reverb or whatever. But I was just wondering, is there a song you've ever cried to?
In recent memory, I'd probably have to say there have been songs that like really got me in my feelings, I think. But probably not because I mean who is it? Sean C. He cried to Come to Life.
Or he almost cried to Come
No,
to
he
Life.
almost cried to. What was the one he? Yeah, Moon. That song's so beautiful though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you watched JD's reaction to Silk Sonic Cake. You probably haven't. That motherfucker cried to one of the songs.
Oh, one of the songs sad like that.
It got me in my. It got me feeling that way.
Is it one I've listened to or not?
Nah, it wasn't one of the singles.
No, but I mean I've listened to like the first 5 tracks.
It was Put on a Smile.
Oh no, I don't think I've listened to that.
I think it was. I think you stopped
That is
just.
yeah, I stopped the smoke another window.
Yeah, Bruno Mars goes different on that track.
For me, I think nothing I've actually cried to. I think there's one song where I've come close, but that's about it.
Like
But
there,
yeah, there's
like I
definitely
feel
songs
like there
that
are
genuinely
some
nothing.
days where like some songs just hit like really close to home, but like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's, I know the people do. I think I don't cry enough to be able to cry to songs anyway.
Like I mean, like,
Out of me.
but like it sounds weird. I don't know if you feel the same way, but like there's something kind of wholesome about watching music reactions and seeing people get emotional over music. I feel that even if like I don't entirely relate.
Yeah.
Which is like why I like watching like music reactions as well, because it's like just like you like the music, it's like showing your homie the music and seeing their reaction to it.
100%. Because also, I don't think there's people that maybe appreciate music as much as like we do in like everyday life.
Yeah, exactly. I think like I don't really talk to anyone about music outside of you, to be honest. because like I don't really like share the same mutual interest with some people.
I talk to music, but like in a different way with other people.
Mm.
It's
'Cause I
more
mean,
about like mainstream or like not mainstream, but like more just hype shit and stuff like that.
yeah. Because I mean, I was talking to someone pretty recently, and it was really hard trying to like find like a middle ground about music because they were talking about something, and I sent like the Damn cover as a reaction, and they didn't even know what it was, which really sent me. They were like,
Mm.
"Who names their album Damn?" And like I had to have like this entire thing. It was like the album's really fucking good.
I know someone that calls the album humble.
Jesus Christ. Because Damn was an album I actually sat down and actually listened to properly for the first time in the like a couple of months back. And like that, like I'm like really annoyed with myself like skipping over so many good songs.
I think it's weirdly underrated considering how big Kendrick is.
Yeah, for sure. Like I still haven't like I remember I tried to listen to Section 80, I want to say like 3 years ago, and I didn't really feel it, but I feel like my taste has evolved so much since then. I do need to sit down and listen to it.
Mm.
Because
I
I know
think
I'm gonna
Damn
sit
is better
here.
than Section 80 though.
Oh yeah, no, but like I mean it's still a Kendrick Lamar album,
Yeah,
right?
it's still they're not. He doesn't have a bad one.
No, no, no.
I think technically it's not a studio album. I think technically it's um I think technically Good Kid is his first studio album. I'm not sure.
I think you might be right. 'Cause I don't think like people
Yeah.
generally count Untitled either, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's not an album really. It's just a bunch of throwaways.
Yeah, yeah. Because
But
I know,
considering their throwaways is ridiculously good.
because I know we were talking about this recently when a bunch of I think like 6 snippets got leaked. I know you said you didn't listen to any of them, but I got one came up on my TikTok feed and I listened to it and I was like, oh, this shit goes crazy hard.
Was it more hype or more?
It was, it like it's hard because it's like it hits hard, but like it's not like a hype song. Because I don't think like I
Triple
don't
X?
think Kendrick inherently has like hype songs.
No, it does.
Like what? Like I would kind of consider
Humble
All Right
DNA,
DNA. I'd kind
Mad
of consider All
City,
Right.
All Right, King Kunta.
I wouldn't work out to King Kunta.
Um, but yeah, I
I
think some
have
stuff of
the
Damn is more hype. Um,
like Humble and DNA, yeah, but like Pride, I wouldn't work out to Pride, even though that song goes hard.
I think Element is slightly hype, but like not hype hype.
Mm. To be fair, I tend to have like my like hype playlist for like the gym is like a lot of really random songs that like were kind of memes, but kind like they just like are really bassy or whatever. Which is like
Mm.
sometimes all I want in the gym. Like I don't really care about lyrical content or whatever. I just want something that
Yeah, I
goes
mean,
hard.
I don't think he tries to make hype music.
Nah, I mean it's not really his pocket.
Yeah, I think he tried to do more with Damn, but still, it's not like his main thing.
No, no, no. Because I think I stand by the fact outside of like for you excluding Kendrick Lamar and Kanye, because obviously I think like if you ask most people you ask like their favorite rap album, they'd probably say someone from one of those two. What would you say is your favorite rap album outside of those two artists? Like which album do you find yourself going back to the most?
Um, hmm. Hendrix, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Mm.
I'm just looking through my shit now.
I feel
I
like
mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff, but I just can't think of it right now.
yeah, because I'd probably say like unironically mine's probably Taboo by Denzel Curry. I go back to that album a lot. Especially because it's got like so much like hard hitting shit. Like I have so much. I because I like of course I have it like in my gym
Same.
playlist.
Nothing was the same. If you're reading this too late,
Mm.
there's a lot of shit that I'm just not thinking of, but this is just what's coming to my mind.
I know we don't like. I think we've spoken about this before, but I stand by the fact that I think, despite the fact that it doesn't really feel like a coherent album, I still think Revenge of the Dreamers 3 in itself has like a like. I don't think it has a bad song on the record.
Yeah, there's a lot of future shit I just always go back to,
Mm.
but that is it's mainly because it's such an easy listen, but and the future's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about something other than music, just so we don't alienate literally everyone?
What do you mean? People listen to the podcast for music, right? That's what they come for.
Sure.
I hope. How does it feel to like Tom McDonald, but not the new Weekend song? Joke's on you, someone looked at your playlist and you had Tom McDonald. Hold let L.
What I think. What have you done? Have you done anything recently?
Um,
Well, from the last podcast to now.
I mean, to be fair, like I don't feel there's not really been a lot going on. Outside like family shit and like having to like do some personal shit, like I've not really been up to anything like super interesting.
Mm.
Mainly because like between like school and like stream, I don't really have like a whole lot of time to get shit done.
I think I have a couple things if you want me to.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
So the same night we went on that, just terrorizing everyone in London
Mm-hmm.
with Baby Keem.
Yeah,
Was we went
two
to
phone,
a two fame bit.
two phone, baby Keen.
Fucking me. But yeah, I went to like a concert, not really a concert, but it was like my friend knows some people who do music, and we went to that. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Um, we it was so hot in there though, because outside it was so cold, so we were all
Mm.
wearing jackets and jumpers. Got
Yeah,
inside, fucking. We obviously we're jumping around as well. Doesn't make it any. Oh, we were sweating like crazy.
yeah.
Same day though. Okay, this is what I remember. I said I wanted to send this to you.
Mm. You're gonna send it to me now, and I've got to look at it now.
Yes.
What are you sending it to me on?
Maybe I'll put it in the edit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Send it
send
to
it
me
to
on
you.
send it to me on Discord.
I can't because it's from Instagram.
Oh shit. Okay.
So one of my friends, um, this man was drunk as shit, and before he met up with us, he was at a Lancey Fu concert, which is
Uh huh.
another music artist.
Yeah.
This man got onto stage when they brought out another artist.
Wait.
Very drunk, he got onto stage. He jumped on and he started jumping around with the thing. Have they deleted it off Instagram? Don't tell me they've deleted it off Instagram.
No shot. You should have saved it.
Wait. I've sent it to someone before though. Don't tell me it's gone though. Wait. No, it's not. Okay.
I'm gonna have to like. Okay, wait. Let me
So you people will see this if I put it in the edit.
Okay.
But
Let me watch it now because I actually haven't seen
he gets
this.
pushed to the floor by security. And in this video, he's just on the floor while this guy's just
Wait.
rapping. You'll see it.
Okay, I'm watching it now as we speak. Wait, it's him. Wait, I didn't realize it was this guy. You didn't say that.
Did I not say that?
No, you didn't say who
Oh.
it was.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put this in the edit because we're just gonna look like crazy people.
Yeah, imagine having that happen. That's crazy. Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you see him on the floor like 3 seconds later?
Yeah, I'm not even surprised to be honest knowing him. I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but like when I used to know him, I'm not surprised.
And then he came and met up with us at this
Uh,
concert thing, and his bag was ripped. He was covered in like dust and water. At some point, he thought he was gonna get jumped, but it was literally just people trying to talk to him. But he was so drunk and like
Paranoid.
gone from being knocked out on stage.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Oh, I love that guy, man.
No, he was pretty chill when I used to speak to him.
Mm. I think me and him definitely got a lot closer over like the last year.
Right. Yeah.
I think like there's a lot of people I've gotten a lot closer with over the past year. What
I feel
else?
kind of opposite, where I kind of like stopped talking to a lot of people over the pandemic because I just realized because people are fucking cringe.
Yeah, but I mean, remember there was that time I don't know.
No,
I
no,
don't know
I
how to
feel you.
explain it, but like, I think, was it earlier this year or last year? Earlier this year, let's just say I was this is gonna sound like I'm trying to say I was on drugs, but not say I was on drugs, but that is not what I'm trying to say. But I was on a high for like a pretty big while.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no, I know what you
and
mean.
not just like a normal high. It was a high where I thought I was like God. I thought I was better than everyone. I I still usually sometimes think I'm better than everyone. Um,
Usually incorrectly, so but we don't like to tell them that.
yeah, but yeah, that at that point, and then I got really like confident. I started chilling with a lot more people, breaking. I wouldn't say breaking out of my shell, but like I started chilling with a lot more people.
Yeah, I mean, like I started talking to some people, but the
But then,
problem
yeah,
is like I just
my life was like changing a lot. Then
yeah.
I was doing a lot more things, and it's just spiraled into like that's a pretty regular thing where I just go out and chill with people that I'm good with now.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I'm a lot more insular, not like in a neat way, where it's like, oh, fucking God, women, imagine. I like know some cool people, but like I don't really talk to them on the regular like that. It's more like
Say
if we catch
this,
each
and
other.
you're like, oh, before then you never did this, you never did that, and now you say you do it all the time. And I'm like, it's
Yeah,
not
no,
completely
I
true.
no, but it kind of is because at the beginning this year you were like, oh, I haven't done this and done that. I was like, okay, calm, we're doing it, and then now it's like you're just like, yeah, I did that again, like 7 times this week. Simple, easy.
It's not that often, but it's like definitely like I do shit more that I would never have thought of doing like a year or two ago.
Yeah. Whereas the opposite, I was like the one who was going out a lot, pre-pandemic with people and just like chilling like that. But I just don't have the energy, like unless it's like very particular people.
Well, yeah, you know that I go through like a lot of like big highs, big lows.
Yeah,
So like there is periods of time where I would literally just sit in my room for like a good month or something.
it's crazy to me how there are people when I ask them what kind of music they listen to, they say they don't really listen to music. I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I know
I
someone that says they don't listen to albums. They just listen to like one and done songs.
I kind of feel that, but like I also don't.
No, like they literally don't at all listen to an album.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck that. How?
Like so
Like,
they'll only ever know the big songs from from an album.
but like you miss out because sometimes like the big songs aren't even actually the fucking best songs of a project.
Yeah.
Like Thunder, like who the fuck sits there and goes, "Oh yeah, man, I'm getting turned to come to life tonight."
Mm. Yeah, that's definitely not like the biggest song from it. It's like
Like it's like pretty popular, but I don't like it, like you're not turning on "Come to Life" at a party.
yeah, yeah. But like if someone was to look at Donda and just go Hurricane and Off the Grid, because that's literally all you'd get if you were like that.
Yeah,
But I mean, there's still
they're,
good
they're really
songs.
good songs, but
Mm.
because I mean, there's like so much to be announced shit already this year,
No,
man.
this
Like
is a question. This is a good question. It kind of relates to what we're talking about. But the
uh,
best thing 2021 taught, I thought that was just a statement.
uh, damn, best thing. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I got like a better grasp on like my self worth, what I can give people, and what like I want people to give back to me. I guess. Um, that's like the main thing. I think it sounds kind of corny. It is kind of corny, but you know, like I want people to match the energy I give them. If they're not giving it back, then I can't be bothered.
Mm.
Especially in like a time where it's like, of course, everyone's gonna be like a lot more self focused or whatever. I still feel like looking out for people's like pretty important. And so, like, you know, not taking shit from people. I've never really been one to take shit, but like to a greater degree.
I think my one's a lot more simple, but it's just like just live life. There's a lot of things I think I've learned this past year about me and like life in general.
Mm.
But like, stop being so uptight about life.
I mean, I feel that, but I think like the big thing for me is like with especially with pandemic is like if pandemic didn't happen, I don't think we'd be sitting here doing this. We would not be sitting here doing this.
I think I've started. I don't know if this is as good a thing, but it's definitely doesn't hurt sometimes. But it's caring a little less about consequences of stuff.
Mm.
Because I think if you get too caught up on the consequences of some stuff, you're never going to do it, and you'll just regret not doing it.
Okay, but you didn't need to burn that nursery down.
Listen, they were giving me a weird eye. All right, they shouldn't have looked like me like that. I know he was blind, but he shouldn't look like me like that.
Did you need to add that? Was that necessary? We could have just left it at they were children, they deserved it. Anakin Skywalker type beat.
Listen, man, I'm just speaking my truth.
Children, man, I can't. Like I tolerate two. There are two children I tolerate in my life, and those are my little cousins because they're basically like my little brother and sister. Any other child, I'm drop kicking. I would drop. They're my family, and I will drop kick them as well. They just like
I've
get a little.
probably talked about him before, but my nephew, just that guy, everything about him. And I'm a dickhead because I've got a favorite, but I'm just like I can't not have him be my favorite.
I feel that. I like it's hard because like
because there's two of them, and I'm sorry
Yeah.
to his younger brother. I still love his younger brother, and I'm like I've got nothing against him, but like me and his older brother, who's like 3, like, we have a good strong bond. This guy's like this is probably terrifying to other people, but he's like a little me.
oh no, I'm not coming to your house ever. I'm gonna get called a bitch twice.
Man, this guy's but he I always go back to that thing, which is gonna is like so corny, but the you know the Saint is baby yay, I ain't worried about him. That kid is baby me, and I ain't worried about him. You really tried to call me out on that shit, but you know what I mean. Like yeah, like he just yeah. This guy, there's a picture of me, my mom, my sister, and him on my birthday. This kid was determined because I had my hair tied up. He was determined he wanted his hair tied up as well.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, because he wanted to be like me. And he just yeah.
I mean, me and my older cousin, she's I think she's 11. We're constantly getting into hands, and she deserves it. Okay, she's like a miniature me, and so
Wow, I didn't say I fought my 3-year-old nephew.
yeah, no, but she's 11. But she's 11.
Oh,
She deserves it.
that's fine now. Beat her up.
Well, she's in big school now. She can take these hands.
Yeah. If you have fists that you can physically move to punch someone, you can fight.
Exactly. Unless you're paraplegic.
Don't.
Huh?
Well, if they have fists and they can use them to punch, they're not paraplegic, are they?
Be paralyzed from the waist down.
I'd still fight them then. If they were trying to start beef, I'd fight them.
I think we need to get off this topic of beating up cripples. Okay, this doesn't. How the fuck did we go from talking about Donda to Liz?
This was even worse because we were talking about how much I love my nephew before this, and then
let's swiftly moving on.
I mean, we've been going for what, like an hour and something now. I mean, we can still keep going because we haven't done one of these in a while.
True. I mean, we were saying we were probably gonna do these like rather than weekly, try and do them bi-weekly. I think that makes a little more sense.
We might as well make them longer as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to think about like big things that have happened, like even just music-wise, and I just can't.
I'm thinking about it right now just because a lot of these questions are being about like our lives and stuff, and I think I don't know if I never saw myself as like a family guy, which sounds bad, but definitely with my nephews, I'm seeing myself more as like someone who's like in the future, my family is going to be like everything.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I care a lot about people, but like, I don't know. I know how I feel about like kids. I feel like kids are kind of cringe. Kids seem like effort.
As a kid like my nephew, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like it depends.
I saw this picture the other day of so my nephew, he kind of looks like Saint West, which is even more like for the lyric or whatever.
Oh, is it? I think is this the one where it's like is this like the one you subtweeted and it was like Saint got drip or whatever?
Yeah, Saint does have drip. Saint is a cool ass kid.
Yeah.
His chain is really cool as well. Have you seen it?
No.
So you know the font he used for Life of Pablo, the like
Uh-huh.
the
Yeah,
one he
yeah,
used like where he wrote like I feel like Pablo and everything.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Saint's got a chain
Mm-hmm.
that is in that font, like pure gold
Oh
that he wears,
shit.
and it actually looks really cool.
I'm not really a big chain guy. I
I mean, I wear chains. I think I might buy a ring at some point.
Yeah, I'm like pretty. I like rings. I have one. I'll probably get more at some point. For my birthday, I bought a bracelet, which I liked. It's just like it's like a strap, but it's pretty nice, and it has like a little ring on it. But it's really nice.
Mm.
It was like a birthday gift.
Yeah, my nephew thinks he looks he. So I've showed him pictures of Saint before, and he's like, "That's me." Like I
Oh
showed him a
shit.
picture of Saint when Saint's hair was out and like really curly,
Uh-huh.
not when it was being in dreads. And I asked him, "Who's this?" And he said, it's me."
Oh shit. Baby yay on God.
But yeah, the I said that picture yesterday was like Saint is a cool ass kid. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I guess like going back
North
to
is also a funny kid. North is so funny.
North is so fun. The video where she's talking to Kim and she's like, "Mum, why do you always put on this voice when you're like talking about makeup?" And it's
She's
so
she
funny.
calls out so much bullshit.
Yeah,
And there's
that clip
have
got
you seen
me.
the clip of the at the one of the Yeezy events where she's just singing, "What are those? These are clothes. What are
Yeah, yeah,
those?
yeah. Yeah.
These are clothes."
She like they all have such fucking good clips.
Yeah,
Like Kanye's got some like undisputably goated clips as well.
she's a lot like Kanye.
Mm. Yeah, like that's the like I've seen that comparison and I see it.
There's a lot of the in that clip she starts crying.
Mm.
Not North.
Yeah, yeah.
Him. And it looks really bad out of context. But apparently she's crying because North has like all these things like social anxiety and stuff, and it's like she's got brave enough to go up there and do this thing.
Oh shit, big up.
But it just looks like she's crying at her kids singing, "What are those? Those are clothes."
Man, because I talking about like clothes and shit and going back to my birthday, I did go out the other week. I went Oxford Street and like I was like just looking at shit because I haven't like bought myself like actual new clothes in a couple of years. So like a lot of the stuff I have in my wardrobe, I probably wouldn't wear now
Mm,
because a lot of it's like collared shirts or collared polos or whatever, which are fine. But like the only time I really ever wear a collared shirt is with like certain jumpers or whatever now, certain
mm,
like cardigans. So like I went out recently, because me and you went a couple of weeks back. We were looking at shit, and I bookmarked a bunch of shit, but I picked up an All Saints shirt. I actually copped one. I think it was one we looked at. It was
bro,
you'll probably know what I'm talking about, like the white one, but it has like the black rose on the front, and it just says All Saints.
bro, just copied me for real.
What do you mean? I picked up an All Saints shirt. I copied you. You invented All Saints.
Inspiration to these motherfuckers.
No, I went into a couple of places. Because at some point I want to pick up like I probably like won't buy like super expensive ones because I was vexed because I went to fucking buy a pair of cargo pants the other day in like 3 stores and like all of them were like super fucking big, so I need to order a pair online.
Mm. I'd at some point. I mean, I feel like I always need to buy new clothes, but like whatever. I need to buy. I'm gonna buy a new jacket probably soon.
Yeah,
I saw a good one from Uniqlo that I might buy, but it's winter over here. You know,
mm.
winter UK means big puffer jackets.
Yeah,
I've
it
only got
does. I already
one.
have one.
I've only got one, and I'm like, I might need another one.
I need to get like a lighter jacket because the one I'm wearing now is like super fucking. It's really old and it's super fucking scuffed. Like it's like bin worthy now. Shit's grim.
Because right now, like my jacket's like it's slightly puffy. It's good. Like it's a good thickness,
Mm.
but I'm always wearing shit under it, like something with a hood.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that jacket I think looks ugly with the hood, so I took the hood off of it. So I'm
yeah.
always wearing something under it with a hood.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
But you know, good outfits have layers. I think winter has a lot better drip than summer, but there's
Agreed.
also some things that just like sometimes a t-shirt and trousers just go hard.
True. You got like your default summer. You got your default UK summer fit, just white polo, grey shorts, white Air Force Ones.
Who are you talking to? Like geezers from the pub? Why? Who are these people that are wearing white collared shirts?
No, not collared. I said t-shirts.
Oh, that's it.
Fucking long.
I mean, I feel like a white t-shirt and like black trousers or black shorts. It's just a fit everywhere,
Yeah, true.
and it does go scarily hard.
It does. It was actually like the main reason I bought like a grey pair of shorts, kind of beginning of this year.
White t-shirt, cargos. For me, slap on a little chain, exquisite.
Sensational.
You
Yeah, no.
good ass clips as well.
Fucking true. Yeah, because I literally have like that one ring I wear, and I'll probably get more at some
Last time we
point.
did the what was it? The I need a wife, man.
Oh, we put it at the end, yeah.
Because we kept saying it throughout the whole podcast.
Because you literally sent it to me like the night before we recorded.
Yeah, motherfucking wife, man. Ugh.
Man.
He's amazing as a human being. I mean that wholeheartedly. At me.
I still like there are like so many like things like that where it's just like, well, what's the message where like someone like one of his kids messages him and it's just like, tell your mama she a hoe.
He said, tell your mama she's a bitch." Or
Yeah,
something like that.
that shit got me.
He's
But
an
there are like,
amazing human being.
well, I feel like that's subjective.
I was
But
listening to a song and I was like, one of his songs earlier. It's a song he's on a feature on, and I'm just like, this is so amazingly toxic. But it sounds like such a soulful song. The whole
well,
song, the song is called "Hard for the Next," and the
mm,
whole song is about it's about like spoiling a girl he don't even really love like that, just to make it hard for the next guy, just to raise her standards so much that it's hard for the next guy to impress her.
Jesus fucking Christ. See, like, I want to listen to toxic music. Brent Fayez is more in my pocket.
But the problem with that, well, not as a problem, but I'm just like, girls will like be like, "Oh man, Future's the worst. He's so toxic," and then listen to Brent Fires all the weekend, and I'm like, they're doing the same thing.
Same
They're just
thing.
saying it nicer, or they're not even saying it nicer. They're saying it as badly, but they're just
They're
singing
just
it.
singing it, yeah, which is insane to me.
It's,
Because there was that one, what was that? He had like that one unreleased track that went like, he went around a lot on TikTok.
oh, darling, I don't wish you well if you ain't with
Yeah,
me. Yeah,
yeah, and
I
that
hope this
goes
on the new
hard.
album. Yeah,
Yeah, but like recently, general R&B has just been hitting. I don't know why.
yeah. I feel like there's also a period of time where you can tell like I've been like getting a high or some shit just because there'll be a lot more Isaiah Rashad in my rotation. Because there's
So
certain music which
when do you fucking listen to Isaiah Rashad? You listen to
I
like
do.
two Isaiah Rashad songs.
No. I listen to a lot of his older shit. I don't like. I told you the House is Burning isn't my thing, not
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
But there's a lot of older shit I listen to.
I mean that's fair. Like he's
I
got like,
I got one of you probably know who he is, but Yoni, you know Yoni.
yeah, yeah.
I got Yoni onto him, and Yoni's been like banging him out ever since.
Yeah, I've been on Zay for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand why people didn't like The House is Burning. It's mainly because I have it on like my playlist for when I'm studying stuff, so it just comes into my rotation a lot.
yeah. There's a lot of his music which I think there's a lot of just music in general that was like it's made for that shit.
Mm. I don't think like when you're like, I know like it's like designed to be like smoky music or whatever, but like I've detracted from that and I just kind of treat it as like kind of just really chill.
I feel
Because
like
I
there's
don't.
some songs that they don't hit me until I'm like that.
Mm.
Because like this song did hit me, but it just hits 10 times harder.
Which
This
one?
is drugs. You should try it.
Mm.
But yeah, I feel like there's just songs that just hit better.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of smoother shit just works better.
Yeah. I mean, like the Sun's Tirade is like infinitely smoother than The House is Burning.
Yeah. I think his older shit is a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, like there's
Why
like
my monitor is just turned off?
oh, nice.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, they've just turned back on. What just happened? I had audio and everything.
Mm.
They just turned off for like 2 seconds.
It's really hard talking to people who don't listen to rap and trying to put them on music because like I listen to a lot of stuff that's not rap, but like I don't like I either like pick some really like out of pocket shit which
And I
could
feel like a lot of people have preconceived like notion of it.
Yeah, which is like really hard because like you sit there and you talk about rap. If like people like won't expect you to send them something like Pride, or I'm like going through my playlist, or like I don't know, Nightmares. I wouldn't count Nightmares Are Real, but like Thanksgiving by Corday is like a pretty like mellow song.
Yeah, I mean, um, have you seen that channel of the guy introducing his dad to some albums and stuff?
Yes,
That
I'm
is
pretty sure.
that is a good channel, mainly because that dad is like so open-minded
Mm.
and he is loving some of the shit, and his reactions for shit is amazing.
There are like a lot of really good rap reaction channels there.
Yeah, but I mean, this one is mainly because it's like a guy that's never really been into that lane,
Mm.
getting exposed to this stuff, and it's
I think it's
the,
like one. I think that's one
a
reasons
big
like
contrast is they have that like elders react and stuff like that.
yeah,
They're all so close-minded and they won't accept anything new.
yeah,
I
no,
saw recently the one of them listening to the story of OJ, and they were just like,
yeah. I
"Oh,
watched that, and
why is
it's
he
all
using that
the N
word?"
word.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah,
this song is not good. It's just offensive, and it's just like,
the
did
story of
you,
OJ is
did
sucked.
you,
You missed the entire point of the song.
yeah,
But like, I feel like that's like one of the reasons like JD is so good because he literally started off like not listening to rap. So like watching him like learn more and like grow to appreciate it a lot more is like really great.
yeah.
Especially when you go back and watch his like really old videos.
Mm. I think he listened to some, like I think he said he listened to Kanye, but he was more of a rock guy.
Yeah, yeah. But there are like plenty where you like watch them either just because they're like really fucking funny or like they actually say interesting shit.
Yeah.
Like I really like watching Vibe Villa. I think they tend to have pretty good reactions.
They definitely do. But they are like just people who listen to rap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But they're pretty good. They like break down stuff pretty well. They're not like there's some channels that pause and just speak for like 7 minutes. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. Like, no, like no one watches fucking Shaq for his fucking music opinions. This man likes Tom McDonald.
Yeah, it's just the way he gets hype and shit. It's just funny sometimes.
Mm.
Like there's reaction channels where I'm like, I'm there for your opinion and how you're reacting to the song.
Yeah,
Some are just
like
like, you're funny.
the man make me laugh and smile.
Yeah.
Imagine fucking caring about Anthony Fantano's opinion on an album.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a question for the people that mainly listen to it, but like, I don't know if this question makes sense, but it's like, if you only listen to whatever genre you listen to, um, why would you be against listening to like a new genre? Not like I'm not trying to say it in like a dickhead way, but like, why would you be against listening to rap in this case?
Yeah, because I mean, like we predominantly talk about rap, but it's not like the only thing we listen to. It's just the main thing we do.
Yeah, but like, I genuinely want to see people's answers to that. So like, leave that in the Discord
Comments.
or the comments.
Yeah, yeah. Join Discord. Follow Twitch. Very important.
Yeah, do that.
Because it's like
I have nothing to promote.
it's like the main reason I like 9 times out of 10 the Spotify Discover Weekly gives me shit, but like getting like one good new song like a month from like a random artist I always appreciate. Problem is a lot of it's like just pretty shit rap.
Yeah, I don't really use that. Most of the stuff I just find by myself.
Yeah. The main thing I usually take away from it is like never rap, or it's like rap, but like it's just like super chill that I can put on like my turn off my brain playlist, and it sounds nice.
I mean, because for me, I've definitely got more into other genres.
Mm.
There's some things where it's like I'm not turned off to the whole genre, but it's like some pop. I'm just like, I know this is gonna be so radio that I'm probably not gonna like it, but I'm sure there's stuff further down that I'd like more. Like I was surprised that actually some of the Olivia Rodrigo album I actually really liked.
Mm. Well, I mean, I think I think it was like end of last year. I started listening to she has two albums. Rina Soyama. Her two albums are pretty fucking good.
Really liked. But I will check her out. Wasn't it?
Rina Soyama. I can message you it later. I can message you now. Because what was the other one recently? Joy Crooks. She was
Yeah,
pretty. That album was pretty solid.
my sister actually me onto that.
Yeah, it was my fucking aunt who put me on.
Speaking of that, I knew my sister was like not stupid, but she has good music opinions.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to her yesterday, and she was like, "Yeah, when I was in college, well, I was listening to Kid Cudi and Mac Miller a lot.
Mm.
What else? I say good opinions. It just means she shares opinions with me.
Yeah.
She said Views was shit, which I'm for anyone who agree with that. And that Certified Lover Boy was boring,
Agreed.
and Donda
I
was better.
Yeah, I literally didn't finish CLB because I just didn't care.
The problem is, I think some people, maybe not here, but like some people just think I don't like Certified Lover Boy because Drake versus Kanye. Haha. I really like Drake.
Drake's old shit is really fucking good.
I really like Drake. I think he's probably one of my most played artists.
Mm.
I really like Drake. Um, but it's just, yeah, the album was disappointing to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially like how long
If it
he
was a
took to
good
set it up.
album, if it was a good album, I would have said it was a good album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I think another one of the big albums that people discuss this year is Call Me If You Get Lost, which I don't think was terrible, but I think people gassed it up because it was Tyler.
I'm not much of a Tyler guy, so
Yeah, neither. Like I hear individual songs by him, and
I,
I'm like,
I
I
really
like
like the
this.
production over the album though.
Yeah, no, like I think that's like the common thing. It's got good production, but like it didn't really have anything that like I took away from.
Mm.
This is why Young Boy better listen to What's Your Name.
Listen to Sincerely Control by NBA Youngboy.
See, so in the past, I want to say past month or two, I've been talking to like a couple of new people, and I kept making Young Boy jokes. They keep in mind none of them know who fucking Young Boy is, but they started making Young Boy jokes. I fucking played Makes No Sense, and they were like, "No, this isn't good. What is this?" I was like, "This is fucking Young Boy." I was like,
I'm really an influence though because I started that Youngboy shit to you, and then you started it to them.
"Dude, I'm on Twitter all the fucking time. You didn't fucking create Young Boy better."
I didn't
Every time
create
you,
it. I started it with you.
I'm on.
I'm saying I got you into it because I don't think I would have ever seen you make a Youngboy joke before that.
Maybe, maybe not. Because there's all the fucking. There was like last year. There was all the fucking young boy jokes about like how young boy fans be at the beach.
Yeah. But the Youngboy better thing. I was like, I'm not trying to say I was early to it or whatever, but it
Not,
wasn't as big when I was making those jokes,
uh,
and it's
but
just
like
evolved into bigger and bigger, and it's just getting funnier and funnier to be honest.
no, it's fucking great because like there's all these fucking like people who never heard a young boy song and they'll be like, yeah, haha, young boy better, and then you play a song they're like, I don't like this, but he's still better.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people's with going back to the like preconceived notion of rap is their preconceived notion of rap is trap, and I mean it's rap, but it's a very different thing. Rap expands over loads of different.
Yeah, like there's no way
Yeah,
you can fucking compare like Future to like Nas.
you can teach
For,
spell.
um, you're so white.
Genuinely speaking, though, Future's more influential than Nas. This is not cap. It's not a lie.
But does fucking Future have an album that's more timeless than Illmatic?
That's not what I said. I said he's more influential.
I feel like Illmatic was a very influential record.
Yeah, Future's still more influential though,
How so?
as a whole than he basically has birthed this whole new genre of rap. Like him, Chief Keef, to a point Pusha T, even though he doesn't do trap, but
Mm,
he started a whole like section like what the subject matter is. That was a lot of
yeah.
him, and even like Soldier Boy, Smoke, Smoke Perp, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Not Smoke Perp, is it? I'm not thinking of the guy, right guy.
I think you are. I mean, did you
No.
not see the tweet that Young Thug's a SoundCloud rapper?
Oh yeah, Young Thug also very influential.
Mm.
His name starts with Smoke, and I'm bugging out. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but he's also going crazy on Twitter. That guy should not have got Twitter back. He's weird.
I don't know who you're talking about, and that makes it worse.
No, Space Ghost Perp Pump.
Oh,
Space Ghost Perp. Space Ghost Perp.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they should not have given that man Twitter back.
I just love seeing like random shit on Twitter. It's pretty fucking great. Because I don't
Twitter
know.
is, we've said this already, but it's just, it is a big cesspool of shit. But if you find a good cesspool of shit,
Yeah. Because like 90% of mine is either like like either like streamer related shit, music, or memes. That's it basically. Not like memes, but like just funny tweets.
mm, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like our funny kind of tweets, not like
I think people in your Discord would not find it as funny.
oh no, they would not. Like you show these if we showed people like fucking like 90% of corn tweets, it would be straight face.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is not. It's not for their audience.
Yeah, no.
Like in some ways, they might even like find it offensive. But I'm like, I don't think any of it's offensive. Offensive.
Oh no, I don't think it's like intentionally so. It's more just like taking the piss.
Yeah. But I
But
think
like
yeah, we've said this before, and I guess it relates to the question earlier of like, do I give bad vibes or whatever? But I'm just a very different person to most people here.
yeah, I mean, unironically, like the main reason, like I think if we met now, I don't think we would like talk.
Yeah.
But it's mainly because we've been friends for so long.
But like I'm saying, if I, I'm not gonna say I mean this in the nicest way possible because I don't like any of you, but I would not be friends with any of you.
But I mean, that's what I meant, right? Like it's the community that's been like fostered around me.
Yeah. Yeah. But
But
yeah, I think I'd have a very different community if I streamed.
oh no, for sure, it'd be like you guys throwing out racial slurs, homophobic slurs.
You're making me out to be the worst human in existence.
You are. You're the worst person I fucking know. Respectfully.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, because I've done a stream once or twice or whatever, and people have
Yeah.
come over, but like we're talking about such different things that I'm like, yeah, you people are here because of you, but like I'm not sure you're gonna get the same vibe.
Maneuvers.
Yeah, but I mean,
Class.
even like Splitgate stuff is like I'm not sure you're gonna get the same vibe as if we were just as if it was on your channel and we were doing.
Well,
To
that's
be
what I
fair, if
was.
I'm ever there, because even I think the charity streams are a completely different vibe to your normal streams.
Yeah, because it's basically just like podcast, but with camera.
Yeah. Have you got any ideas for that?
No. I
I
just
was
know I
just gonna
don't.
say karaoke stream, and I was
No,
like,
no. You would need. No.
yeah.
No.
I mean, do you have any ideas for the charity that you're doing?
Um. I mean, we've kind of touched upon this. You either said something for Palestine,
Yeah.
or I said something like LGBTQ related.
Mm.
But like, I think like either of those are like those are like the two front runners. It's just like coming down to a decision between them.
Yeah.
As I
I
said,
mean,
like
I'm down for either
it's.
one.
I mean, I'm probably gonna have like a couple event streams coming up. I don't know. I doubt I'm doing so. I might do like something for my birthday at some point. But I'm not doing one on the day because it's on a fucking Monday, and I'm gonna be out on the night. I'm not streaming on that day.
Mm. I mean, it's the weekend right before that. If it's not
Uh,
Monday.
yeah, I could do because I don't know. I'd have to see because I don't know. Like depending on like what happens on the night, fuck knows if I'm fucking getting out of bed on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because there's meant to be like a bunch of like younger family friends and stuff who are like in their early 20s and whatever. I get along pretty well with.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I feel like there's a couple like older cousins that I get along with way better than like the younger ones.
Yeah, for sure. It's just
My my parents are in Turkey right now,
right.
and this whole time I've been like, because I've been sick in it. She keeps
Mm,
wanting me to go over there, so like they're on even whatever can take over. And I'm cool with those cousins. Like they're probably like they're basically because it's five boys.
uh-huh.
They're basically my brothers.
Mm,
Like it's like that type.
yeah.
But I just haven't been over there because I haven't wanted to do anything.
No,
Well,
no,
I
I
have.
feel that.
This is annoying because I actually wanted to go to school this week. Like I've been full of energy,
Mm.
but I just got sick, so I've had to stay inside.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Which is why I decided, you know what? I'm full of energy. Let me put it into something. Let me make these two beats.
Yeah,
Probably maybe more soon.
Yeah, which was I was surprised when you messaged me. What was it yesterday with the second one? Because I was like, oh, you worked pretty quick on that.
Yeah.
Because like I hadn't been in myself, so like I didn't even realize you weren't in.
Mm. Yeah, I've missed most of this week except from Monday.
I wasn't
I
in
was really
Monday,
gonna
Tuesday.
try to go today,
Mm,
but I would just didn't get any sleep because I was just feeling sick for so long. So I was like,
yeah.
I can't go in.
I mean, my sleep schedule's been on ropes for a minute. So
Yeah, I mean, I usually get like 6 or 7 hours of sleep on a weekday, but on a weekend I get like a good 10 or 12.
no, I actually feel that because yeah, like nowadays I'm getting like 6 hours sleep tops, so it's just scuffed. But there was like a point where I was like going like I would like end stream and go straight to sleep. I can't do that now.
I haven't been in the streams for a while, like
You've not missed anything.
actively.
Yeah, no, nothing too
I
crazy's
came
been
in.
going on.
There was like a couple days. I think was it last week or the week before? Where I was in there
Mm.
for a while. It was whenever you're doing the Mario Kart stuff. That might have been way more than like a week ago.
No, it was probably like week and a half ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there for the Pokemon stuff as much. But what are you doing now?
Playing another Pokemon game that makes me wanna fucking end it all because I'm like the unluckiest person to fucking like touch a mouse and
Isn't this
keyboard.
meant to be the proper hard one?
Yeah. Also doesn't help that like Twitch chat ends up telling you like 30 different things, so I've just delegated every question to one person
What happened
because
to Ibby being your just number one backseat?
Ibby literally has not played this game.
Oh,
So I've delegated to someone who's beat it like fucking 3 times. So
sucks.
it's so free.
What is this one like? Is this gonna be another Renegade Platinum thing where you're just gonna it's gonna be there for ages?
We don't talk about that. Okay, I have like enough trauma built up from that game to
How
last me a
long
lifetime.
till we have a break from Emerald Kaiser and then you start playing random stuff again for like 3 months and then go back to it?
Yeah, but like if I take enough breaks, eventually I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win. Like that's just how it works.
Yeah, sure.
I need to find another game though because like I'm
I
pretty
used to
close
do
to
that
finished with Hollow Knight.
all the time as a kid. Like I used to always get to one like boss or something and I was like, this is impossible. I'll
Yeah,
stop
you
playing the
take a
game
break,
for
you'd come back and first try it.
yeah, I take a break for ages and then I remember this happened with one of the Batman Arkham games, and people were gonna be like, "Whoa, this is so easy" or whatever. Keep in mind, I was like 9 or 10.
Mm.
It even happened with like a Kingdom Hearts game or something. I was like, I can't beat this guy. So I took a break, and I'm telling you, I came back and I first tried it. I remember as well because I was telling my cousin was at my house for
Mm.
this Batman one, and I was like, this boss is so hard. I did it when he was there, first try, and he was looking at me like, how what?
This motherfucker, man. No, I remember I did it. Like I must have been super young, like 6 or some shit. I remember I got stuck on fucking Lego Star Wars for DS for the longest time on some random shit. I didn't play that shit for like a year or two. I came back with my old save file. I was like, wait, how the fuck did I get stuck?
Have
You
we
literally just like
have we gone over what was your first console? Have we ever asked?
um. I think we did, but like my first actual console I owned was a PS1.
I wasn't allowed consoles for ages.
Is it?
My brothers didn't trust me.
I
Um,
mean, that's counting home consoles. I had a DS first.
yeah. I had a DS for a while, but yeah, my brothers didn't trust me on like the Wii or the PlayStation or whatever. Until at one point they were like, "Okay, so you can use the PS2 now," and then like the next week they were like, "So now you can use the PS3."
Oh
Uh,
shit.
and they were just like slowly, I was just getting to use everything.
Nah, I mean like I never had a PS3. I had PS1, PS2, and then I jumped to 360.
Yeah, I no, I had a PS3 because my brothers were like, "It's PlayStation or die."
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't be able to because
Speaking of places, I've spoken of it before probably, but I have a PS5 and this wasn't because the game was too hard, but I had Ghost of Tsushima and I was playing that
mm,
for a while. But then for some reason I was just like, I can't be asked to play this.
yeah, I
But
feel like
now
I could only play that in short bursts.
but now I've started playing again and I'm like, yeah, I can see why a lot of people really like this. Is a really good game.
Yeah, I've watched some people play it and it seems pretty fun. I don't think it's like I keep saying this like it's not my kind of game, and then I play it, I'm like, you know what, this is pretty fun. But
I still want to eventually go back to trying Dark Souls games, but I'm annoyed because I got like a good way through Bloodborne on my brother's PS4, and then I tried to play it on mine, and it said I couldn't play it because I didn't have the Old Hunters DLC, and then we installed the Old Hunters DLC, and it said I couldn't play it.
I mean,
So I was just like, so all this progress was for nothing.
yeah, apparently
I want to
Bloodborne's
shoot myself.
really good. I need to play that at
It
some
was
point.
from what I played.
Yeah, I need to play it at some point. It's just
Yeah.
my PlayStation is so rusty dusty now that I can't.
You know, so this F1 guy,
Mm,
he game shares me games on the PS5 sometimes.
right.
He gave me FIFA 22, so that's another year of me not paying for FIFA.
Let's go.
I've done this for, let's see. Actually, technically, the last FIFA I bought was 16. I didn't play until like 19 again. 19 I took from my brother-in-law, 20 um brother-in-law, and then on Xbox I got it from him. 21 I got it from him. 22 I've got it from him. So,
You
and
stay
then
winning.
and now he also bought NBA 2K, and I've never played a 2K game before. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at it, but it
Mm.
is fun to just play around then.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to think like what the last game like. I've got so many games on my PlayStation I need to finish. Last
Oh,
of
but
Us.
no. This is what I was speaking about. I forgot. I completely forgot. So, what surprised me the most is I put on 2K the first time, and I know 2K's usually got pretty good
Good
soundtracks.
soundtracks. Yeah.
You, I just guess what the first song that played was.
I'm not even gonna guess.
Over the Top by Smiley and Drake.
No,
I was
no
like,
shot. No shot. Gucci and Prada don't go together.
brother, don't go together. Louis and
Even
Dior,
though
smell
they go
better.
better. There's no way that Smiley's a real ass motherfucker.
He made a new song. I kind of want to listen to it just for the memes.
But the problem is, like, Drake goes hard on that as well.
Yeah, he
But
does.
it's literally unlistenable because of fucking Smiley. But this motherfucker's like TikToks are so funny.
Monday motivation, guys.
I always see like random clips
He
on
always
Twitter.
sounds like he's about to moan. I don't understand.
I don't know how. Like, dude, he had to have been signed to OVO as a joke. There's no way. What the fuck does Drake see in him?
Drake's just trying to show people he's in touch with the streets of Canada, Toronto. And just like, Drake, you are a probably nearly billionaire. You are not in touch with the streets.
I mean, Drake is literally he literally makes like the most unrelatable music in the world.
Did you see that clip of him going, "Geez Louise, eh?" Drake the
Oh
type
yeah,
of guy
Drake
to
the
go,
type of guy
"Geez
to say
Louise."
"Jeez Louise." Did like
It's like
he's
it's
like
cool he can make a joke out of himself,
yeah.
but it's
No, that got
he's
me.
been getting trolled for so long now. It's amazing.
I mean, I think he deserves it. It's Drake.
Uh, he's he is actually kind of funny, but it's just yeah.
Like to be fair, there aren't like
And I
many
know he don't take himself
motherfuckers
too seriously with the whole certified lover boy thing and
certified boy lover.
got him.
Got him, bro. It's so funny looking on Twitter and like people like trying to do it, and everyone just bullies them for shaving a nutsack in their head. It's so good.
Yeah.
No, the one that got me is when Freddie Gibbs just responded to someone the fuck, and the guy just clapped back and was like, "Bro, at least I got hair." That fucking got me.
There was one there's a rapper called YK Osiris.
Yeah.
He got it. And 21 Savage said, um boy,
Oh,
shave that nutsack out of your head.
yeah, I saw. But it's like it's really bad though, because like you go on Twitter and you see every bald white guy is Anthony Fantano, every bald black guy is Freddie Gibbs,
Yeah.
and
And
it's so good.
Freddie Gibbs every time just has to go the fuck
The
or
fuck,
shut up or something.
man, the fuck picture is so good.
Or the one of the Damn album cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
He's
send
funny
it.
as well, man.
It's really hard to send that joke to people who don't get it, because then they'll be like, "What is it?" Because like they just don't get it. They don't get why like the
It's
fuck
such a
is funny.
niche joke. But
Yeah, like if you know, and it's so good.
yeah. Speaking of that, Daytona, very good album.
True. When is the next Pusher? Come on, new album, please, this year.
Guys, if you want to hear about a man moving cocaine,
For 20 minutes.
like 29 minutes or something, 28
Is it even that long?
maybe. I don't know. If you want to hear about a man moving cocaine for with good wordplay
No, it's
and
21
some
minutes.
fucking sick ass beats.
Fucking true, by the way. If you like letting you want something smoother, then just go back and listen to clips.
Yeah, or Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is a smooth coke rapper.
True. Just listen to fucking Alfredo.
I don't know what want to get into this right now, but there's an argument that because that is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you've definitely seen this thing ages ago about the music isn't really for white people because that's not like a thing.
Wait,
Like,
what do you mean?
I'll explain later because
Oh.
that is way too long of a conversation to get into now, and we've been going for like 2 hours or something.
Yeah, we can save it for next time.
Yeah, but we're back, guys.
Yeah, we're back and we're going to be doing
Arsenal
this
review.
every other week. Right? Surely. We wouldn't leave, just like your dad.
Let's give another excerpt before we leave. Let me just find
Mm,
one quick.
yeah, just let me know which excerpt we're reading.
Oh, it might be a one-man excerpt if I'm. So this is immediately the excerpt that comes to mind for me. So
Mhm.
okay, this is gonna be a longer excerpt.
Okay.
She told me she was an angel.
Uh-huh.
She fucked 2 rappers and 3 singers. She got a few athletes on speed dial. I'm trying to get the case dismissed before I see trial.
Hmm.
And these codeine habits ain't got nothing to do with my little child. No, this codeine ain't got nothing to do with my little child.
No, sir.
I used to sell dope at my grandma's house as a rude child.
Preach.
All these cameras on, fucking with my mood. Wild.
Crazy.
And these chains clinking back and forth, they too loud.
They loud.
I'm gonna skip a bit.
Mhm.
If you're the one, then God will let me know. Preach.
Preach.
But at the same time, I like to vibe with one.
Amen.
I'm paranoid. I got a ride with one.
Mm.
And I had to explain to her last night. Had to send
Mm.
this one freak on the last flight.
On the last flight.
Had to send this one freak on the last flight.
Preach, brother.
Won't get a response from me. Ain't no confessions.
No, sir.
Before I tell a lie, won't tell you nothing.
No, sir.
Anytime I got you, girl, you my possession.
Yes, sir.
Even if I hit you once, you part of my collection.
Uh-oh.
Even if I hit you once, you part of my collection.
Uh-oh.